What's good? What's good, y'all? Hope y'all doing good on this Saturday evening. As every Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern, Speaky Club Podcast is live. It's your boy Mike Sears, been the boy representative. Here with my good brother from Northern Ireland, Ross Hartley. How you doing
Yeah,
tonight, brother?
I'm doing good. Hope you are as well.
Good, good, good.
Always fun being on here. Always good
How
to
yeah.
see. It's always good just to chop it up, even if we've got like no kind of
Content?
topic in mind. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's always good hanging out with the guys. Shout out to Gruff Man. Whoop
Oh,
whoop.
Gruffman's a real one. Fellow Bender boy in his bitch. Chilling, man. It is what it is. It's taking a long time, StreamYard is like laggy with the
Yeah,
chat.
it is. I noticed that.
4 people. I don't only see Gruff in the chat, but I'll wait till a couple more people get in so you can tell what you acquired. I think that needs to be talked about.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're actually on time today. I know that's kind of
Yeah.
unusual for us. Maybe that's why, people maybe aren't showing up right away. They're probably thinking, "Oh
Yeah.
shit, there's no point in showing up."
Right? Either I'm in the bathroom, fucking sleeping, beating my dick, what have you. Takes a while.
Doing things.
The other fellas, they take a little while too. It's all good, but we're on time, so yeah, that's dope.
Legends, what's up?
I don't even see him. I don't even see him.
Yeah,
There he is. I see him now. Yeah, man. I can't wait till Monday. Pray for Paris on CD.
nice.
If it's not crazy money, I'll throw you the link in case you want to get it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Throw me the link anyway. Like, just see what happens.
I just hate Boldy James, one of my favorite artists right now. Him and Alchemist dropped an album called The Price of Tea in China earlier this year, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's one of my top 3 albums of the year. It's amazing. He's also in Griselda now too. Fucking the CDs and vinyl went on sale yesterday. Nigga, before I could even go to see about the CD, sold out.
Jesus.
It's these nerdy motherfuckers that buy duplicates to just buy them, sell them on eBay for like double the profit. I fucking hate these niggas, man. And Alchemist, yo, my nigga, go to retail, like a major retail, and like sell your shit there. Fuck this limited shit, dog. You know what I mean?
I don't think it helps anybody. Really don't think it does.
Like, that shit is fucking depressing, man. Like, I like to have physicals of what I love, you know?
Yeah.
I know
Absolutely.
I use streaming services. I love streaming, but I want that physical shit in my hand, dog. And yeah, man, it's a shame.
It is, definitely. Because it's just it's frustrating because you can't get stuff and it sells out right away. And, like you said, people price gouge the shit out of that stuff. And it's just disgusting, really.
It is. Like the Griselda stuff, too. Oh, my God. Shout out to Ricardo, man. He's going to help me with this Pray for Paris drop. My nigga, like, I was lucky to get all the Griselda stuff I did, man. I got half of everything, thank God. But yeah, man, it's ridiculous. 7 heads in. Yo, Rush, you want to tell these niggas what you acquired last week or whatever?
Yeah, sure. So last week I dropped probably definitely the biggest amount of money on anything music related up to this point in my collection, but it was well worth it. I ended up buying the Judgment Day box set off a really cool seller on Discogs who I've known for a while. When I saw it, I knew the guy already, and I knew that he was like a legit seller. And on top of that, he's from the UK, so the shipping was dirt cheap. And it ticked all the boxes. It was one of those ones where I had to get it. You know what I mean? I had to just say fuck it and buy it, because if it didn't, it would probably be gone. And you know what that's like. When you realize later on that you should have got it. You know what I mean? That kind of regret. So I didn't let that happen. Bought it, and I ended up getting the Judgment Day box set from eShop. For those that don't know, the box set originally came out in 2006. You have to get it from his, was it Hell of a Store? Was that what it was called back in
Hell
those
of a
days?
story. Yeah, I got fucked on that. I'll tell my story later a little.
Yeah. Because back then that was his own store that he had back then. Now he has acidrap.com, which is very good. Acidrap.com is excellent. But his store back then sucked. From what I could tell, everyone's, seemed like either the stuff took forever or it didn't come at all and all that kind of crazy stuff. The Judgment Day box set was limited to 1,000 copies. Basically, it's a big ass box and it has the Devil in the Moon on top, kind of like a silvery kind of reflector. Devil in the Moon looks really cool. And then once yeah.
Straight up throw that up there.
Yeah.
And he got the shirt like throwing it in like, here, nigga, look how I got.
Yeah. So inside the box, you get a bunch of stuff. You get like there's like an Esham sticker in there. There's a Nada sticker in there. There's a certificate of authenticity signed by the man himself, and it's like individually numbered. There's a couple of other things. I can't remember off the top of my head, but of course the main sort of thing is the actual music itself. You get Judgment Day Volume 1 and Volume 2, Day and Night, which of course was originally released back in 92. I haven't listened to the versions if I came with the box set yet. I know Romebone said they're like remastered, but they sound kind of shit. Like they're shit remasters. I haven't listened to them yet. So
yeah, he did say that. Yeah.
But the most important bit is all the other stuff. So Judgment Day Volume 3, Ascending, Judgment Day Volume 4, Descending, and then there's also another album called Martyr City, which doesn't seem very good. that must be like, I don't know if that counts as an album or not, because no one really talks about it. Maybe it's more of a mixtape, whatever. And then you've also even through in a DVD, of his performance at the Gathering in 2004.
I was at. I attended.
Yep, you were there. Indeed. So, that's on YouTube. I've watched that before anyway. But, the unreleased stuff, it's really wild because, most of it is from like that early 90s period, anywhere from like technically 89 to like 93, I would say. That really rough, raw sound that he had back then, just like mad samples stapled together, you know what I mean? Just that real noisy kind of bomb squadish kind of approach to things, Later on, he became much more, I don't know, he had more of a handcrafted style, you know what I mean? He started adding his own synths and his own kind of motifs into his music. Starting with Closed Casket, I think, is where he kind of really started on that. So it's mostly the early 90s period, but there is a couple of oddities on there. On Volume 4, there's like a song that's definitely like more Closed Casket era. There's a song on there if it's like Male Dominance era. There's one that is like Tongues era. So yeah, so it's that one's a little weird. There's a couple of oddball ones in there, but overall, like the sound quality is very up and down, but it's dope. It's dope shit. It's crazy how much music he was pumping out back in the early 90s, and that's including the stuff that he put out. If you add the the unreleased shit as well on top of that, it's like, wow, it's crazy.
Oh yeah, he had quite the fucking work rate back then, man.
He did.
Like we said privately yesterday, and it's all from that period, all flawless to me.
Pretty much, yeah.
Whether it be solo shit or not, he was just cranking out fucking gold, man.
He was, and it's So, and you can't even hear like most of that Volume 3 or Volume 4 stuff online. Like some of it's on YouTube, but a lot of it's not. So
pretty wild. I never heard it. And my story with the Judgment Day box set was 2006. I didn't have no computer. Didn't even give a fuck about a computer at all. Like my girlfriend Natasha, my ex-girlfriend, she had a laptop, and I would order like mixtapes from there, like good quality, like Dipset mixtapes, the Unit mixtapes, D Block mixtapes, what have you. And my boy PJ, shout out to him, my boy Paul, he's a juggalo, and he told me about the box set. And he told me a little late because when I tried to get it, it was gone. It was fucking gone.
Which is crazy because the Nodus box set you can still buy, and that's been out for over 3 years. Isn't that
Yeah.
wild? Yeah.
Yeah. And our good friend Rombone from Beneath the Dirt, he even said when he ordered it, he thought it never was going to come through. It took a long time.
Yeah.
It's the era when like Dead Boy was pressing up those shitty CDRs.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah, they're like the white label shit. It looked like a mixtape you get off like a street in New York or something. It was not that good.
No.
And that's when I got. That's when I got fucked. I ordered a couple of CDs there, you know, and never came through. Like Close Casket, Do You Believe in God? Never came through, man. And I got a refund, thank God, with the card company. But yeah, now each time is amazing. You can order shit, you'll get your fucking, your product.
Yeah. You was working with the wrong people back then, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, Lewis says Each Sounds Words from Hell is an underrated classic. I love that album, man.
They all are. From 80, I would say, from Booming Words to Bruce Wayne, they all are. Like,
right? Absolutely.
I love all those albums, yeah.
What up, Josh?
What's up, Josh?
Just chilling, talking about some Eshawn.
Bruce Wayne, but I don't cake receipt. I just stack papers and watch hoes masturbate.
Oh, I love it.
So that was the main thing that I got recently, was the Judgment Day box set.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, man. That's one of my holy grails, which is probably never going to happen, and I live with that. Hey, I thought Dice was never going to happen, but...
Yeah, and I don't have that, so, you're winning on that one.
$72 I paid. I don't give a fuck. I put it out there. I don't give a shit. Seeing that for that price is like winning the fucking lottery, my nigga, because that goes for hundreds of dollars. I never seen it that cheap in my life.
And it never got reissued or anything. At least all the other stuff got reissued at one point.
Yeah, I mean, he pressed it up on a shitty CDR himself, but...
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But it's still trash. I ain't getting that.
I was gonna say that doesn't even count.
No, it doesn't count at all, dog. Like they don't got the yellow devil in the moon on the back, that fly shit. So yeah.
And the inside it says like "Come and see Nishan Dead Flowers" and Razak or whatever, which I don't think ever came out.
He was on that "Killer Be Killed," right? Is that
yep, that's him.
Yeah.
And the last song as well.
Oh, that's
no. Too. Yeah, well, What You Punk Ass was with Bugs and Dice.
Yeah, Bugs, yeah. July 25th is the 25th anniversary of Bone Thugs and Harmony in 1999. And Nod is doing... Yeah, we're doing a Nod show. Hopefully my nigga Lord Zero will be on there with KJ.
In 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about the album, man, our favorite songs and whatnot.
Ram Ranch Radio live every morning.
Yeah, that's my brother Destroyer's show. He used to have it. I think he don't do it no more, but yeah, he's the fucking homie.
I thought that was that gay thing,
Oh yeah, that's where you got it from. Quality Bender Boy humor right there.
Per draws, absolutely per draws.
Yeah, per draws, yeah.
I love his interview on Beyond the Mat,
Yeah, Josh Vaughn, stop being a coward and come on panel, man. You're on the Bender Boys panel all the time, man. Hop on Speak Your Clout. Same shit, man.
He's gonna puke. He's gonna
puke. We make movies.
And he gives like that real smirk, like I'm top shit, kind of look on his face. Yeah. I love that movie. It's so good. Fantastic. I watched it not so long ago, like a month or so ago.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Yeah, I always just watched it on YouTube. It's always been on YouTube.
I got the DVD as well.
Yeah, I've seen the DVD actually, like in person, but I didn't get it. What's
What
up,
up?
Def Sky?
What up?
Sky?
Yeah,
Sky?
yeah.
The?
Yo, me and my crew call them Death Skies for like forever. It's like it's like it's Death Sky, the one the
I
whatever.
get you.
Yeah, yeah. I call that nigga that forever. Yeah, he a real one though. He a real one, dog.
Dope.
Been the boys in this bitch.
Number one powerbomb goes to D'Lo Brown. Don't know about that. Don't know about that.
I guess Jaws is rocking some like fishnet shirt and he got slippery and he botched the fucking move.
Yeah, I mean that could happen to anyone. It was just it was like a freak accident, you know.
Yeah, I feel bad. I like Jaws, man. I like
Yeah, he
Jaws.
seemed like a nice guy.
Fucking the Brawl for All episode of what's the name of that fucking show that I love, Dark Side of the Ring.
Mm-hmm.
D'Lo said it was none of our faults. We don't blame each other. We're still friends to this day and shit. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that was good.
I remember fucking Draws and Prince Albert had a fucking like a third
Prince
dude in
Albert.
there. They had a third dude in their crew called Key.
Vic Grimes, right?
Yeah, and he wore like he was supposed to be a drug dealer or something. The gimmick was, I was like, wow.
That lasted like a couple of weeks, didn't it?
Yeah, a cup of coffee, like Macho Man would say.
A cup of coffee in the big time.
Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah, Def. Double B's all day. You know what it is. Yo, Def, did you peep the UFCD last night or what? I was on my phone half the time. I didn't see the chat. Yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
That's the era when like the video games are amazing too.
Oh, you can't fuck with that era.
Oh hell no. Overall, it's the best, but my favorite is probably like the late '80s to early '90s. That Hogan era, dog. That's my favorite because it's a big part of my childhood and shit.
Makes sense.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's seen it. Hell yeah. John B. Cool and relaxed. So genuine, 100% genuine. So random, but I like it. I like both of those, man. I gotta go genuine though. That's my favorite album. From Genuine.
Fair enough. I've got no opinion on that.
If you got pussy, you had that record back in the day.
Oh, fair enough. I mean, that was where I went wrong.
No, you were.
No, I was a kid when that came out.
You were young. Yeah. What up, Saray? I used to say her name wrong too all the time.
Yeah, I mean it's easily done. You know, it's easily done.
Yeah.
Enjoy skating, Josh.
What was he doing? Oh,
He's
he's skating. I hope you don't skate as well as you do as you play guitar, bro. You be fucked up. But hope you're okay. Oh shit.
Papa Shango versus the Boogeyman.
I'm going Papa Shango.
The Papa Shango character, he could have been a lot bigger if he was. I think that botched debut hurt him a lot. At Mania 8, you know, coming out late.
Oh, the help fucking Sid?
Oh, yeah. I think that fucked him up, you know.
Yeah,
he looked like a goof.
Him and Warrior had dope ass like promos, but
oh yeah, the
fucking trash.
The black water dripping down his face, whatever the fuck it was. Yeah.
Yeah, it's dope.
Oh yeah, Warrior was like puking up or whatever.
Yeah. Yo.
Junk is bigger than most. Well.
Oh shit. Yeah, I believe that's Def's wife. Yeah.
Okay.
Her. Yeah. Yeah. Gruff knows what's up.
Charles Wright.
Oh yeah. Member of the BSK Takers crew backstage.
Yep.
So what's been on the playlist for you, Ross? I seen you posted the last FM joint.
Yeah, me mostly just Esham, just a bunch of different stuff there.
Yeah.
Listen to some other stuff like I got in Brotherland Chong's Loaded. Listen to that.
So glad you
Uh,
got that finally, dog.
yeah, I'm so glad too. I managed to snag it. Paid a little bit more than I wanted to, but it was worth it because it was the original. And yeah, it's a really dope album. It's kind of almost on par with Seasons for me. I don't know if you'd agree with that, but I think
Nah,
they're both pretty close. Yeah.
I agree. I fucking love Loaded so much. One
I
of my
think
favorite
Seasons has like higher highs, you know what I mean? But Loaded's like a better maybe body of work. It's kind of hard to say, but they're both great.
Yeah, he got no bad albums really. I'm not a fan of Lynch by Inch that much, but his Strange Music run I fucking adore. And 24 Deep, the EP.
Yep.
She's
I don't have that.
Me neither, dog.
Yeah, I think the only way to go is get the reissue, which kind of looks like bum. So.
I'd rather not.
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably get it eventually, but it's one of those ones I don't want to pay too much for it, kind of thing. So.
Yeah, Mother Net Wars is my shit. Like I told you on Discord, Death, fucking me and my uncle used to fucking like channel surf both of those. Come home in 1997 from school, fucking chill out all day, listen to music. By the time 7 o'clock comes around, I get excited. 7:45, take my little cousin out the fucking living room so I can watch some Raw Nitro. Those are the days, man.
Definitely.
What are your top 5 best and worst wrestling pay-per-views of all time? I'll give you some that I hate. ECW December to Dismember from 06, I believe.
Oh, God, yeah.
Absolute fucking tragedy.
We watched Bash at the Beach 2000. That's fucking terrible.
Bash at the Beach 2000. Yeah, that's fucking whack as fuck. Anything WCW 2000, it will make the fucking cut, my nigga.
It's bad.
Yeah, that's what I did, Gruff. I channel surfed both of them. Say fucking, I don't know, Super Callow versus Ultimo Dragon is going on, but I changed over to Stone Cold Raising Hell. I'm watching Austin.
Oh, yeah.
Them Nitro girls, though, yeah. My favorite Nitro girl is probably Fire. I can see if I get a picture of that bitch real quick.
Yeah, that'd be good because I can't remember each one.
Yeah, there was
the names to each one.
There was a fucking like photo shoot of her in one of them WCW mags, and that bitch is pretty bad.
Which who's the one that Sean married?
Whisper.
That's the one.
Yeah.
And Spice, that was another one too.
That was another one, yeah.
There's probably loads of like shitty pay-per-views in the recent era that I haven't seen.
Oh yeah, I don't even watch WWE no more, to be honest, at all. I don't know what the fuck. I couldn't tell you what's going on at all. I have no idea. Even the shit I used to like motherfucking, what was it? NXT. I don't even watch no more, dog.
No, I mean NXT. The problem with me is that with that, it's like, eventually they're going to get to the main roster, and they're not going to be good on the main roster anymore. It's
Yeah, and then you get into them and you waste your time liking them, and
yeah, exactly.
Absolute trash on fucking the main roster. So it's like, what's the use?
Spice the Nitro girl Jay was trying to smash. That's right, Joker's Gallery. That's right.
Yeah, he was.
That story where he said feta cheese stayed over at his house. Yeah.
From my house.
I stayed up all night wanting to bang that shit.
That's great. Joker's Gallery's a fucking homie, man. Shout out to him.
Hell yeah.
He made he works for Fago Lovers, and he made the Amazing Jekyll Brothers documentary, and I'm on that shit too. So
dope.
Shout out, yeah, he's the fucking truth.
I don't agree with you at all, Luis. Sorry. I hated Stone Cold's heel run in 2000.
I hated the second half of it. I love the fucking beginning with Hunter. Like when
Yeah.
you see Lita get a bitches getting hit like that, you never seen that. I don't condone that, but it's funny.
It's also a bit messed up knowing, but it's Austin. It's about it's like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh man, I loved it, but then that fucking invasion era. Oh man.
Yeah. And that's the only thing about WrestleMania 17 that I don't like is that heel turn. It didn't work.
At all.
No. Especially, they were in Texas, for God's sake. It's so stupid. I can't believe they did that.
Yeah, that was dumb.
But that's one of the greatest manias of all time.
It's my favorite. There's no doubt about it. 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yo, Joker's Gary. A lot of people are loving that show. I'm so happy about the feedback. Shout out to my nigga Siznak, man. You're killing it. Yeah, I don't like that whatever too that much. It was funny for the first 5 minutes, bro.
Yeah, the fans ruined it.
Yeah. I agree, Lewis. Definitely. Yeah, my favorite Austin is like 97 through 2000, maybe early 2000. That's my Austin right there, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
When he came back from the fucking injury. Yeah, I agree, Sheree. It's terrible nowadays. I don't even watch. How can I tell you? No, I know certain people from watching the last 3-4 years, but man, I'm lost. I don't know who the fuck's who anymore. Trying to get this picture of fire up there, man.
Apparently, Big Show won a match recently.
He did?
That says it all. Big Show winning matches in 2020. They just don't get it, do they?
No. Fucking Big Show. Why is he still around? Shout out to Brooklyn Menace, man. The creator of UFCD.
Nice, shout out to you.
It's small, but yeah, you get the idea. That's fire. That's the bitch I wanted to fuck when I was a kid. Right? Nitro Girl. My favorite Nitro Girl right there.
Yeah. Good choice.
I mean, they were kind of annoying. They couldn't dance for shit. But,
yeah. I mean, I can see what Bischoff was going for, though. It's just something, something to distract you with.
Yeah. Shout out to Graffiti. Speaking Club regular right there.
Absolutely.
I seen Austin live in 97 when first the rebuilt ever tag was to HBK. That was when Austin was dope. Yeah, I love that shit, man. That's when Sean came back. He was a little rusty. That was dope.
After his lost his smile.
Yeah, after he lost his smile. What a fag.
I know.
That's the favorite wrestler of all time, but that was funny.
That was work, yeah.
I agree, Jeff. I love AEW though, but other than that, I agree. And like New Japan is pretty dope. I don't know much about them, but you know.
Yeah. Anything apart from WWE. Really.
Oh, anything. It's a shame, like Ross said. That's why I don't fuck with NXT no more, because you get so indulged in the character. By the time on the main roster, they shit all over them. So yeah, it makes it like not even worth the while watching that shit.
Yeah, they'll just have them job the fucking Big Show, like, or Randy Orton or something, you know.
Yeah, how terrible is that?
Yeah, we love 97.
Yeah, it's probably my favorite year, bro.
There's a lot of shit, but like the actual development and sort of like, you know, if you look at the start of 97, that was still very much the new generation, and then like the end of 97 is the Attitude Era. And if you watch it week by week, you slowly kind of see it evolve and stuff. It's pretty amazing.
I don't like to give credit to nothing in 2008, but I agree with you, Lewis. It was dope.
I wasn't watching then.
Yeah, it was certain good things. Like I said, CM Punk and Daniel Bryan are amazing. It just sucks they were in such a shitty era, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I give them credit, though, because they managed to get people to care about wrestling again that hadn't watched it in a while, so I give them credit for that.
I remember that shit. Say Valentine's Day Massacre, 1999, girl.
I loved that when I was a kid. The match between Al Snow and Bob Holly. And,
Oh yeah, they go outside and shit.
yeah, I loved that as a kid.
Oh yeah.
Al Snow, very underrated.
My teacher, I'll never forget it. His name was Mr. Souza. That was his favorite wrestler of all time. Al Snow. I'm like, damn, that's an odd choice, but yeah, I fuck with Al Snow.
He's a very smart guy as well. And shoot interviews and stuff.
Yeah, I like Al Snow a lot, man. Matter of fact, my favorite attitude era guys.
Oh, definitely. I mean, that was one of the best things about the Attitude Era. Everyone was over, and they all had stories. You know, I missed that.
Breaking the yeah, that Punk shit was dope. Summer of Punk. Fuck
yep.
Yeah, man. Those were the fucking days. That's why I got the network. Only reason.
Yeah, I miss factions too. You don't get like dope factions anymore. I mean, the Shield and Wyatt family was almost like it's kind of the closest you're gonna get, really. And even then, that was what, like 7 years ago. Jesus, time's flying by. Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, those ice cream bars were fucking crack rocks.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that before.
That's some of the best shit I ever had. Yeah.
I like the way he said that because it came straight after Gruff Man's "What Does Everybody Want?" Ice cream bars. Nice.
Hey, what up, Donovan McNasty? What's poppin'? Yeah, man. Sorry, it ain't like a very talkative show with only us two, but every Saturday you can expect it. So we'll make the best of it.
I love the Job Squad T-shirt. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the Job Squad T-shirt. What, Penny Penny?
Yeah. I like that.
Oh yeah. Austin was dope. Whoop whoop.
Yeah, even people that I normally hate, like Bradshaw and stuff, I didn't mind them back in the Attitude Era, you know?
I liked them, man, yeah. Not in the Ruthless Aggression era, fuck them, but like 90, 98, 99, yeah.
I find, for me, wrestlers, it's hard for me to separate the person from the wrestler, if that makes sense. I think that's quite hard in wrestling, you know?
Yeah.
Especially, Bradshaw, he molested people in showers and stuff. It's like, oh.
Yeah,
why are you such a bell end? Like, With Benoit, it's kind of hard with him because, you can take that in so many different ways and everyone has different opinions. Like, I do think, that the bumps in his head, like that deranged him. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't think the person that killed his family was the same person that we saw on TV kind of thing. But,
yeah,
it's kind of, that's a complicated one. Like,
yeah, he's one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, probably top 10. So
he's incredible.
I separated, super fucked up and disgusting what he did, but I'm not going to stop watching him. I know it sounds terrible, but I'm being real.
But at the same time, like that was mental illness as well. You know what I mean? That's years of doing that shit, where he was doing the diving headbutt off the top rope. Like, that's fucking, that's going to fuck you up. Jesus. But people didn't know it back then, we didn't know.
ICP and WCW in 2000 was dope. That's literally the only reason why I watched him, Joe Scally. The only reason why I watched him, brother. Did you hear?
They could wrestle,
For the Clowns?
Yeah, they could wrestle.
Did you hear Jay's story about Benoit and you shoot? Yeah, man.
Yeah, where he banged on the door. Bah, 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 bah.
Things will come out of his neck and shit.
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah. It was Vampiro.
It was Vamp.
Jesus.
Hip Hop is Dead or Untitled, 2 trash albums. But if I had to pick, Hip Hop is Dead, and that's one of my top 3 favorite rappers of all time. But
I never listened to Untitled.
It's not good, bro. I like 2 songs. 2 songs tops. Shout out to Vampiro, man. He always had dope skits on like Freak Show and Bizarre Bizarre. Hi guys, my favorite ECW album is Suspended Animation. This nigga Ross, Rombo.
He's lying. He's lying.
Hey yo, Rombo, check this amazing shit out, bro.
Yo.
Rombo, peep this. I can't believe it. I'm jealous as fuck. I'm happy at the same time.
You know, it had to be done. It had to be done. The opportunity was there, and they grabbed it.
They got that fucking Judgment Day box set. You're the only two niggas I know that have it. And
Hell yeah.
And Rombone, I ain't talked to you in a fucking grip. I'd love for you to come on if possible, bro. You can try to schedule that Tongues review or something, man.
Oh, yeah, we need to do that. Me and Mike are in the minority on that one.
Oh, yeah. Like, my whole crew loves that album. Rombone loves it. He said, oh, shit, you got it?
I got it.
Yeah. Fucking jelly. But happy for him because he's a real one.
Appreciate it.
Hell yeah, brother.
Mike also broke Shaggy's jaw off that awesome bomb. Oh, yeah. That was nasty.
Guy.
Oh, what a terrible gimmick. I quite like Mike Awesome. He was pretty.
Yo, dog, I was a Mike Awesome mark like in 99.
Yeah, in ECW. Yeah.
He was bodying everybody, dog.
Yep.
Hell yeah, Ron. If you can't, it's all good. If you can, fuck yeah. Life after death or Art of War? Fuck. Life after death?
Life after death. Which one do you choose? That life after death or the other one?
I'm assuming the B.I.G.
Yeah, because it's 97, yeah. And they're both double albums. And they both have bone on them.
Like, yo, I'll tell you this though. Oh, hell yeah. They do, yeah. Doug fucking, what is it?
Notorious Thugs?
Notorious Thugs and fucking, was it? Fuck. Thuglo, right?
Oh, yeah, with Pac.
Yeah. Life After Death by Con here, because I really like Art of War a lot. That's my shit. Yeah, man. When we do the Tongues review, you're going to have a lot of people in your corner room. I know KJ being here front and center talking shit. Taco was the only man that ever gave him a run for his money.
Oh, yeah.
Who talking about him? Oh, Tanaka. Okay, yeah. Yo, Heatwave 98. Them niggas, man. Them chair shots, fuck.
I was going to say, the ECW One Night Stand match from 2005, it was basically just a remake of that match, you know. It was still dope, but, the Heatwave one is the best.
Yeah. Probably my top 3 favorite ECW pay-per-view as well.
Yeah.
I was an ECW mark. I found out about ECW in Pro Wrestling Illustrated in 1995. And no word of a lie, like a couple of fucking days later, me and my aunt caught it on the Spanish channel. Like 3 in the morning. Because they had no syndication then. They had to get whatever they could get.
Absolutely.
You know? And then I'm a big Morbid Angel fan. I see fucking David Vincent rocking the fucking ECW shirt in the video. I thought, like, it's dope as fuck. Because it was still underground then, damn near, you know?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
ECW.
I didn't hear about them until WWF bought them, for God's sake. Yeah.
Rock Marciano, Marksburg. Oh, Kendrick Lamar. Rock Marciano all fucking day. All right, that album is the reason why Griselda's out, you know? So that way. ECW dominates. Fuck yeah, bro. I'm a big dog. If it wasn't for, like, the Attitude Era and, like, the NWO era, that'd be my favorite company that ever existed. I worship ECW, bro. Love him.
Heyman just wasn't a good business guy.
No, he had to pay for rollerball. What the fuck he was doing and gambling and shit. And
he owed so many wrestlers money, like hundreds of thousands of dollars and shit.
Yeah.
So.
I was thinking when I get like the rest of the Hasbro figures, I'm gonna start my ECW figures collection. I never had them because I wasn't playing with figures then, but my little brother, he had them.
That's cool.
Those are dope. Oh yeah, 99 they came out, I think. It's Dark and Hell is Hot or Capital Punishment, man.
I'll go if it's Dark and Hell is Hot just because I grew up with that album.
And I ain't mad at that, Ross, because that, like I told you, I told Death Sky the other day on Discord, I'm like, yo, DMX had the streets on fucking lock. Niggas think it's just Jay and Nas after Pac and Biggie died, but no. DMX had that shit on lock. You had to be there. You had to be there, bro. It was amazing. For ECW wrestler of all time, Def? Sabu. Sabu all day.
Yeah, Sabu was amazing.
How about you, Ross?
God, that's tough. Don't know, probably RVD.
RVD? Oh, fuck yeah, dog. Shawn Michaels in 97 said he's a showstopper when Van Dam's like, I'm the whole fucking show, dog.
Yeah. Mr. Monday Night, as they would call him on Raw. Mr. Monday Night.
I take a liking to those cocky niggas. I take a liking to, like, you know, HBK is a favorite of all time. RVD is fucking just incredible, you know.
If they can back it up in the ring, that's what makes it awesome.
Yeah, spooky. Axel got the Great Malenko tat on his leg, Yup.
Nice.
Yeah, Sabu was just grimy, like throw a fucking chair right in your face and shit. Like
all the like crazy spots they would do, just madness.
Hell yeah. I gotta watch the WCW tonight, y'all.
Definitely. Oh yeah, Taz was awesome too, definitely.
Yeah, I love Taz. Mike Awesome WCW figure goes to, oh my god.
Jesus. The ECW ring, $500. Jesus.
Mike Awesome had that clean mullet too, man. Shout out to Mike Awesome with the mullet.
He did. Until he got a cut in like 2001 or something.
Why would you? I know you got to feed your family. Why the fuck leave for WCW when they just made you worse? They worse than you.
I actually don't blame him for leaving because Heyman wasn't paying him shit, and he got like $1 million to go to WCW. So I don't blame him whatsoever. So fair enough, yeah.
Yeah, but for like my selfishness.
Yeah, I know. I completely get where you're coming from, but no, I respect his decision on that.
And if he went to WWF, he wouldn't have got treated any better anyway. So I think.
Probably not. No.
Just survive if I let you. Taz mission, man. The War Machine from Kiss of Creatures of the Night.
Yeah.
And Taz did all the artwork for the t-shirts too, man. They had some dope shit back then.
And the Fuck the World Championship.
Yeah.
Which they just brought in the AEW, which is interesting.
Yeah, they gave it to, was it Brian Cage?
Brian Cage, yeah.
He throw the guy the chair, they catch it, and Savile would drop kick it into their face. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah, Spooky. He's my favorite wrestler of all time in ECW, easily. Since I was like 12 years old, I was a Sabu mark. Fucking loved him. They had the dopest, like Heyman was like, I know what teenagers like. They like fucking, they like metal. You know what I mean? Like they like edgy stuff, like Pulp Fiction. And that's what he took it and made it just an amazing company, man.
Yeah, he had his, he knew what people were into at the time.
Fuck yeah.
Which is something that can't be said for a lot of wrestling promoters, you know. Like, I don't know, Jim Cornette or whatever, he wouldn't have a clue about that, you know. He knows about other stuff, but he wouldn't know about what kids like. Fuck them.
Yeah, he didn't like. Yeah, I heard about that. Van Dam slapped him backstage. He didn't do shit. And second favorite ECW wrestler of all time, New Jack. Definitely New Jack, dog.
I'm not a big fan.
Wow.
I don't. Well, for me, it's hard to separate the person from the wrestler again. He's just a murderer. Well, not a murderer. He didn't kill anyone, but he tried to. It's just a bit. Can't really get.
Well, you know me. I'm a savage, bro. I'm not. Who else has compassion? I fucking don't half the time.
But no, I actually like the gimmick. You know what I mean? I like the fact that he was a gangster, and the fact that he came out with Natural Born Killers and all that. I love all that. I think that's dope. But
yeah. Lord willing to beg for mercy. Beg for mercy. Nah, fuck that. Lord willing.
Lord willing. Yeah. I'll go for Lord willing.
Big Clips fan over here. The two that fucked up the most was Mikey Whipwreck and Spike Dudley.
Yeah. I like Little Spike. He was cool.
I like Whipwreck too, man. He had like the stunner before Austin even started using it. Damn, man.
Oh yeah, he was coked out of his mind. They were all aware, Paul.
Oh, yeah, oh God. You wanted drugs? Jesus.
Yeah, there was no testing or wellness policy.
ECW was like the fucking block backstage.
Yeah, that's what I mean, Donovan. It's kind of it's hard to get behind that, but yeah, that's.
Shout out to Ross for being a good person, though.
Thanks.
Definitely. I hope this fat fuck bleeds to death. That's what he said. Yeah.
Yeah.
What, the mass transit incident? Yeah.
No, that was horrible.
Yeah, dumb fucking kid, but that was fucking nuts. Oh shit! You gotta show me that Joker's Gallery.
Yep, that's right. Spooky Tuesday, I remember that. I love his scene in Beyond the Mat when he's going for the acting role or whatever. Oh, I think you'd be more Denzel's friend or whatever they say.
Oh, on the bottom mat, yeah.
Yeah. He's got sexuality or whatever the guy said. I think he's got a good face or whatever. I don't know. It's just funny. Considering it's New Jack of all people,
Yeah, New Jack's the truth.
Yeah, that's pretty scary. That incident where he fell onto the ropes or whatever. That's fucking crazy.
What? We're talking about
that when he pushed Vic Grimes off the scaffold.
Yeah. That shit look crazy. Look like a fucking like a dummy falling from the fucking scaffold.
He easily could have died. I'm actually shocked that he didn't, to be honest.
Vlad is interviewing New Jack, but all the cuss words are blocked out. I don't get that.
What's that all about? I saw a clip. I was like, what's that all about? Because, yeah.
How many rappers coming in and cuss and you can hear
it? Yeah, because he's been doing Chuck D recently and he doesn't block his swear words out. It's like, what's the... I don't get that.
You block out New Jack because he's... I have no idea why.
He's a wrestler. I don't know. So it makes no sense.
Yeah, R.I.P. Big Dick Dudley. Dudley boys are fucking grimy in ECW, bro. That's my favorite era of the Dudley, besides the the Edge and Christian Hardy Boys feud back in 2000. But
that was fantastic. Yeah.
2001, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that too. Spooky.
Was it Living Dangerously 2000? I think it was.
Yeah, it was pretty scary.
I got brain matter coming up my eyes. I can't see to this day.
Jeez.
So you tried to kill him? Hell yeah! Fuck him.
Crazy man. Yeah. Have you ever seen him in TNA? New Jack in like
a little bit, because I think he had an action figure from TNA too. Probably.
That's crazy. He teamed up with Shark Boy of all people. It's quite funny actually.
I think I remember little promos from that.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! I'll check that out now, brother.
I'm gonna go with Gangstar Moment of Truth over Muddy Waters. I'm
going Muddy Waters. By a slight edge, not by much. Not by much. Those are my two favorite albums by each artist too. So, oh shit, yeah, I see that Joker's Gallery. Hell yeah, that's dope. Best Redman album for me, Muddy Waters. Yeah.
Yeah, I like What the Album a lot. That was one of those albums I grew up with. So
RVD kicked a hole in Von J's ear in ECW. That's when I first seen ICP ever. Was on Hardcore Heaven 1997. I tell that story 1,000 fucking times. But that's the the first time I ever seen them. Didn't know they were rappers either. I literally thought they were a tag team.
Yeah, I was the same way because I saw them in WWF in '98.
Oh yeah. I mocked out then. I was deep juggalo the fuck out by that time.
Yeah. Coming out with the oddities.
Hell yeah. SummerSlam 98. That was fucking dope.
Yeah, they were in the locker room, like over listening to Taker and Austin go over their match or whatever. That was good.
Yeah. Yeah, all this on behind the paint and shit. And they say it on the shoot interview too. I believe. Fuck yeah. Anybody wants to come on? Joker's Gallery, he's fucking dope to talk to. I'll post the link. I'm gonna get something to drink.
No problem.
I won't take long, Ross. Just hold it down for
It's all good.
I'll be right back, brother.
No problem.
Right.
Oh, shit. Knocked over something. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Thanks to everyone that's stopped by to say hello so far. Really appreciate all you guys. RVD or Jeff Hardy, definitely RVD for me. Yeah, I think RVD is a much stronger overall wrestler. Jeff Hardy, amazing at the high spots and all that, but RVD, he could do kind of high spots too, but he was just great in general. He had an amazing moveset that was very different compared to everyone else at that time, for sure. Oh, sounds good. Def. Sounds dope. ICP and ECW GIF with 1997 web TV technology. Wow. Yep, Mr. Monday Night. That's what they called him. Chino XL here to save you all Mob Deep murder music. I'm going to go with Chino XL here to save you all. I think Mike would go for murder music, though. I'll ask him, though, when he comes back. But I'll go with Chino. That album's fantastic. Murder music's great, too, but here to save you all's... that's crazy good. My favorite match of all time? God, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not fantastic at making favorites in general. It takes a while. I would have to sit down and kind of think about it. I don't know. I really don't know. Because I don't really go back and watch a lot of wrestling these days, So I need to think about that. I'm not sure about favorite match of all time. What are your top 5 comedians of all time? I don't really like comedians. I'm sorry.
What up, Ross?
What's up, Mike?
I didn't take too long, did I?
No.
Good.
What do you prefer? Chino XL here to save you all or Mob Deep murder music?
Murder music all day.
Yeah, I knew you would say it. That's what I said here to save you all, but I think Mike would go for murder music. That's what I said.
You got Chino over that?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't rate murder music as high as either.
Oh, I'm thinking hell on earth. What the fuck? But yeah, still murder music. Murder. Shout out to the Homie Jokers Gallery in the building.
Oh yeah.
What up, y'all? You hear me?
Not really.
You're very quiet.
Let me go see if I can turn my mic up.
No, that's good. That's better.
You got me now?
Yeah.
Right on. Figured I'd jump on here and tell the funny New Jack story.
Go for it.
I was wrestling independently.
Oh, we lost you again.
Got me now?
No. Oh, there you go.
We good now?
Yeah.
All right. I was wrestling in Evansville, Indiana on an independent show for CCW. Tracy Smothers was there from ECW, and I think that's who booked New Jack. But I'm in the back getting ready, and New Jack shows up and he's carrying a 12-pack of Heineken. He's already drunk and he's carrying a 12-pack of Heineken, and he's taking shots of Crown Royal and chasing it with a bottle of Heineken at a time, and just talking about fucking people up in the ring and shit, like in the back to all the other wrestlers. And then at the very end of the show, like he gets jumped by all the heels, and I'm a face at the time, so I got to run out and save him. So like he's getting jumped by all the heels and everything, and he's fucked up as shit by the time he goes out into the ring. He's supposed to have a cage match, and he goes out to the ring before the cage even gets built. So like the fans are pissed, and he's yelling at the fans and shit. So like he's mad. So like we don't know if he's gonna like just fight the faces and the heels and not let any of us save him or what. So we run out there, and he actually like lets us save him and shit. Then he goes on and cuts a 20-minute promo about how he's going to go to strip clubs in Evansville, Indiana, snort some Oxycontin with midget strippers and fuck them all night.
Oh, shit.
And this is on a show with kids in the crowd.
God,
That is crazy.
That's New Jack.
Yep.
you know what year was that, Joker's Gallery, if you can remember?
2004.
Dope.
Wow.
My favorite year ever in life. There was so much dope shit going for me at that time. Dope year. Gathering.
It was really cool because every year they had the gathering. It was at Cave and Rock. The CCW Independent Fed I was talking about is only like a 30-minute drive from there. So they would hold like their practice that Wednesday night. So like all the JCW dudes would be there. Like Jay and Shaggy's wrestled there and everything. It's pretty fucking dope.
Dope. Oh yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, it was like you got to see JCW in like in an indoor venue 2 nights before fucking it happened at the gathering. It was pretty dope.
Hey, yo, Joker's Gallery. You mentioned UFCD in the chat. What would you ride with? Shangri-La or Hell's Pit?
I pretty much almost had it just like you all did, where it would be, but instead I went with Die Unveiling, and it would be tied.
Yeah, man. Shiznak was not happy with that one.
Yeah, I had to go Die Unveiling because it had like the message that everybody was waiting for. Whether you liked it or didn't like it, everybody reacted to it, and that's good art.
Yeah, I love Shangri-La personally. Fuck, both of them. I love both of them. You know?
And then I think it was Siznak that said that if it was going to be a tie, figure it out with the bonus DVDs. You go bonus DVDs, I'll go with the Wraith Shangri-La.
Yeah, that fucking seminar.
Yeah, you had that and the live one. You had the live show as well.
Fucking
and then on Hell's Pit, you had the bowling balls, which was cool because it was the first ever DVD 3D movie, which is weird that ICP like somehow had that technology back then before anybody else.
That's wild.
I watched that before I even listened to the album. That's so much I was stoked for it.
And then they had and then it was the Willy Wonka tour DVD that came with Hell's Pit, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't get that one. I got the bowling balls one, but I was at that tour too. Not the one on the DVD, obviously, because I was in Colorado, but
I don't know if that tour or Hatchet Rising was the best tour ever by Psychopathic.
Hatchet Rising. I was telling Ross about the wildness that happened at that show. Dude got fucking power bombed. Fucking kid jumped from the balcony. His head just splat. Me and Fat Jesus was at the same show. Yeah, but obviously we didn't know each other back then. But yeah, that Blazing ABK came in the little bikes and shit. It was it was amazing.
Yeah.
And then you look at the Willy Wonka lineup. You got fucking Bone, Tech, Cottonmouth Kings, ICP, like that. Those tours back in the day, man. Like nowadays, you can miss like the first 3 acts and be good. Back then, you couldn't miss anybody.
Fuck no. Like that's when I first got into Tech. My boy played me Here Comes Tech and Ina off Absolute Power, and then I was hooked. And got his first 2 albums, like Strange Music albums, not his Calm Before the Storm or whatever the fuck. But yeah, I was Tech crazy when I seen him live. He had the red hair and shit.
See, my homie Mooch was a big fan of the song Questions by Tech. And like he never heard anything else. He just heard that song, and then like we rediscovered him as Juggalos, and he fucking marked the fuck out that he actually found the fucking artist that sang that song. He'd been looking for him for years.
That's on fucking Gang Related, right?
Oh shit! It's that old ass fucking Tech that I don't know.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Wow.
97.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
So like in 2002, he finally finds out who this fucking dude is, and like he's fucking marking the fuck out.
That's dope.
That's cool.
I love tech, dog. Early tech at that, mostly.
Yeah, all the way up to all 6s and 7s was pretty much fire for me.
Yeah, it's a great album. I fucking love it. Delusional. All that fly shit.
Worldwide Choppers.
Worldwide Choppers.
There was a song with fucking Hobson that's good too.
Yeah, Am I Psycho, is it?
Am I Psycho? That's what it is, yo.
B.O.B.'s whack, but yeah, Hobson kills that shit. Oh, man.
Yeah, B.O.B. is whack. Definitely.
Yo, Lewis says, Season of the Sickness of Dead Flowers. I'm going with Dead Flowers.
Dead Flowers, yeah.
I'm an Esham Mark.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, my favorite rapper, period. I worship ICP. I worship, like, old Twisted, but he's my favorite, period, in the wicked shit.
Absolutely.
Artist, too.
Yep.
So you would obviously you got Esham number 1 on like how they had that top 10 horrorcores or whatever. You got Esham 1.
Esham number 1, yeah. He's just fucking amazing to me, and it really pisses me off that motherfuckers that are in the hip hop don't even know about the nigga, man. And I try to put him on, it's like, you know.
I don't get that either because he's got so much diversity in his music.
Yeah. Like Ross, you know, right here, my brother, Speaking Clout podcast member. He's not into the Juggalo scene, but he likes some tracks we were talking about yesterday.
Oh yeah.
House of Illusions. You fuck with that Psychopathic of Carnival of Carnage.
Oh yeah, that's a good song.
Hell yeah. Esham is the shit. Yeah, Def. He's fucking 89, 99. Esham is like flawless. He has a lot of trash after that, but
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I can't put him number 1 is because he hasn't had a good album in like 15 years.
More like 20.
like I just can't put somebody that's got like that much bad work at 1 whenever other people have been putting out more consistent work just because he was first.
Yeah, I mean, but for me though, his good shit, he had so much good shit in that 89 to 99 period that it kind of balances out. Like he had more dope shit that most people put out in their entire careers in that period. So
yeah,
that kind of evens it out for me.
That's why he's like my favorite period when it comes to the wicked shit.
I just think within the past 20 years that ICP and Twisted have both surpassed them as far as material. It's good material.
Yeah, I do like this. Well, I don't know about M&E Twisted, but I do like their stuff.
Especially if you add in HOK.
Oh my
god!
god!
HOK with Twisted, you might have an argument for number 1.
That's some of my favorite music. Period. I was telling Ross, I'm mad that it's not pressed on CD.
Remaster it, please.
Yeah, you do a vinyl box set, a cassette box set, but no HOK CDs. That's
yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm an audio snob, man. Like, and I almost can't listen to that stuff because of how bad it sounds. Like, I want the CDs.
I feel you. My boy PJ, he has all those Fright Fest ones, right?
Yep.
So he let me burn them, and they sound good to me. But I do want the physical copies, you know, because
for sure. Or a digital release, even where you pay like $19.99 just for the digital like remaster. I'd do that.
Oh yeah. With
all the albums?
Yeah, with the original covers too, because those vinyl presses are ugly as fuck.
Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't have repressed the fucking actual covers. I guess maybe to make the originals like hold that much more value.
Home Sweet Home, Homebound, Season of the Pumpkin, motherfucking Outbreed, my nigga, like that shit's some of my favorite music ever, period, you know?
Whenever they were talking about getting that new artist on M&E, I was thinking it was going to be Scraps because I had just heard somebody mention Scraps and ROC had been talking, and I thought maybe they were going to re-release that fucking Half-Breed album, Contamination, from back in the day because I heard somebody mention it was going to get re-released. So I thought they were going to do that on the Welcome to the Underground series. I was kind of marking out for that, for like a new fucking crispy version of that.
Because it don't sound too good. It sounds real muddy, like you can't even hear them rap damn near.
Yes, it's definitely like 2000, like legit underground recording quality.
Need to clean that up, release it.
That would move some units. Like that thing has some history. Like people that were around in 2000 were waiting for that album to come out because it was It was ROC's Retaliation to Twisted, and they came out with fire.
Yeah, that album's banging. I fucking love it.
Yeah, it's a really good fucking album.
Fuck yeah, dude. It's okay. That's like my fucking holy grail shit to have is all the It's Okay albums. I think it was Rombone that said when they released season of Pumpkin at a Fight Fest, like it was almost a riot broke out or some wild shit. God, yeah, for the CDs. People were greedy as fuck. I forgot what fucking what ballers it was, but I sent my homegirl to get me that Twisted Christmas seed Christmas collection, and she couldn't do it because mad niggas were taking like doubles and shit.
No,
yeah,
that happens at every seminar at the gathering. Like anytime they give away an album, like there's this ninjas rushing there, and then they grab like 3 of them, and then they come back. Like some people, they'll take their shirt off, change their shirt up and shit, and they come back and get 2 more.
That's crazy.
It's fucked up. I was lucky I got the Mr. Bone Sacrifice. I think it was on Slaughterhouse Store, I believe. I can't. 2010, I know it was.
Yeah, that's Slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
That was when they were wearing like the white shirt with the blood splatter and shit.
Yeah.
Yo.
Uncle Vampire opened.
Yeah. I think Potluck was there too.
I love Pipe Dreams. That's my shit.
That's the first time I'd ever even like heard of Kung Fu Vampire.
Same here. I don't like that dude like that. I don't know. It's not for me, I guess.
I mean, I don't bump his shit, but like he was a much better quality like opener than I was used to at the time. So I was like, damn, this dude actually like his music sounds good and he can actually flow. So like it's not some dude like in a fucking Halloween mask like rapping about he being a juggalo.
Oh god.
God.
I hate that.
Yeah.
We've all seen that band way too many times.
Great Malenko or Angelic Louise. I'm going Great Malenko all fucking day. I love Angelic though, but Malenko is like a huge part of my life, man.
I love the way Louis spells everything. It's amazing.
Oh yeah, he They get that nigga some hooked on phonics, man. I love you, brother, but damn.
The Great Malenko and Angelic, love it.
Oh man.
Great Malenko's always in like my like debate personally for like my favorite album ever. So I got to go with Great Malenko as well.
Yeah, it's definitely the best thing they ever done. I know a lot of people said they're burnt out Malenko, but I fucking love it.
As far as quality like that, it just you could tell that they actually were doing that in a real studio and it wasn't in Mike Clark's fucking house.
Yeah, fuck yeah, nigga. They had Slash on there, Steve Jones, Alice Cooper.
Yeah,
that and Jekyll were pretty much flawless as far as sound quality.
Yeah, I love Jekyll Brothers so much.
I stab people.
Oh shit! Fuck yeah, dude.
So, yeah, I know some stuff. Yeah,
that's my shit. Can you help me?
And they had the ODB on that, right?
Yeah, bitches.
Yeah.
My first show, my first fucking like ICP coming out with something new. You know, first Joker's call that came out when I was down and shit. I worship Jekyll Brothers. I love that era so much.
You if you haven't heard the song with "Oh Dirty Bastard" with ICP, you should check it out. And especially after hearing this story, they paid him what was it, $30,000 to be on the track.
Yeah, he sent a bunch of this gibberish.
Yeah, and what they got back was him yelling just bitches' names that had fucked him over in the past and talking shit to bitches that had fucked him over. And it was over their lyrics, over everything. The song wasn't called Bitches. They had to take what he did, cut it up. It took them 2 weeks of putting it back together, and then they rewrapped the song. They changed the song to be called Bitches to be able to fit 4 tracks of ODB that they could actually piece together. It's a masterpiece if you look at it like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You can't really tell because I love that verse.
Yeah, the song's fucking great.
Yeah. Sit on Behind the Paint too. I remember that.
Yep.
ODB, he was something else.
They said they said they sent him the tapes and it got back the next day. It was like he was at the studio waiting for that shit. But he was like locked up somehow. But he was in like a halfway house, and he said they got the tapes back the next day, and then he heard it and he realized why, because he didn't put any time into it.
It's crazy. $35,000.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
One of my favorite stories.
Snoop got 40.
Yeah, Snoop's on Shaggy Show, yo.
And Ice-T only asked for 10. Because he was supposed to be on there.
I fucking love that song.
Dead into it.
Yeah, man.
That should have been on Jekyll. I don't know why they cut it.
ICP has amazing songs like Mac 10, Paris. They can make songs anybody. I love it. So
they mix really well.
Was that Twisted with E40?
Yeah, Green Book, yeah. E40's on there, yeah.
ICP mixes really well with 3-6 Mafia too.
Oh my god, yes. Love that shit.
Shaggy especially, like he just fits, and like Shaggy could have been in 3-6 Mafia, like with his voice and shit. You wouldn't even notice.
I told Siznak, we're talking about it, like Shaggy is, as much as I love Violent J, he's my favorite member.
Oh yeah, Shaggy for sure. And like the thing that probably puts him over the edge for me is that he's the one that draws all the fucking. He brings them to life. Like they're Jay's ideals, but like the way we see them all is Shaggy fucking drawing them.
Fuck yeah, all the cards and shit.
It's iconic, yeah.
One of my favorite stories from Behind the Paint is when Jay and Rudy they were like in somewhere where the Murder Was a Case movie was being watched, and Rudy like jumped in the theater.
It was at the rappers convention in Atlanta.
Yeah. And he said, "What the fuck y'all looking at?" And they all like Suge Knight turned around and looked at him.
Yeah, like they had gotten there late, so like the movie had already started, and the theater was all dark, and Rudy's drunk ass opened the door, and it got all bright and shit, and like everybody stared at him, and then like they went and sat down in the movies, and Rudy was like talking shit, and he's like, "Man, there ain't no bitches in here. Let's get the fuck out." And Jay's like, "Dude, we can't open that fucking door again." And Rudy just went up and did it anyways. He yelled, "Southwest, bitch," as they left.
I said I'd be dying. And then another one, it's not in the book, but it's in the audio book when they went to go meet with Jimmy Iovine during the Malenko era, and they seen the death row carpet, and like no one supposed to walk on that shit. And it said they did a quick like hammer slide on that shit and ran the fuck out of it.
Wow. That's good.
He talks about that in the book, but he said that they wouldn't touch it in the book because Suge Knight was still scared of Suge Knight when he wrote the book in 2002. He went back and corrected the story whenever he made the audio book in 2017 because he wasn't scared of Suge anymore. He's like, "Yeah, we went over there and fucking kick slide on that bitch real quick." That's how scared he was. That's how scared he was of Suge. He wouldn't put that story in his book.
I don't blame him. You don't. Yeah, Suge was a scary man at one point.
Oh yeah, especially in the '90s.
Definitely.
Yeah, I love where it's going down on Freak Show. That's my shit, Young Fox.
Yeah, that was bad. Like Gangsta Boo fucking schooled that track.
Fuck yeah, I love Gangsta Boo. Fine as fuck.
First time I ever heard ABK as well.
Yeah, he's on that shit. Yeah, man, fucking Death Pop against Phil's Red Fury in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
Yeah, can't wait for that. And Ross, we need to do that top 10 raffle up. Definitely, bro.
We're there.
Yeah, I'm ready for that. And I want to do, I know we're talking about Do You Believe in God, but I want to do top 10 Noddies too, man.
Yep, we'll make that up, definitely.
Yeah, because right now it's kind of dry. There's no ideas, so we'll hop on that.
I want to do a top 10 Alice in Chains songs. I've been in some Alice in Chains.
Oh, man.
I'm in a documentary.
Dog.
We could do that.
Yeah. And Joker's Galley, he's actually like a podcast dude. He's not like, you don't talk over people. Like, you know, some people let him in. That's why I love him. He's the fucking truth.
Absolutely.
I think he watched our review, bro. I think he left a comment like last week on we did it with Joseph Staub. We did the Dirt. Yeah.
That fucking episode was dope. Like I said, I listened to the Untold Story. I bought the fucking Audible book and listened to it. So I've been looking for any kind of Alice in Chains I could. And I was like, oh shit, fucking Mike did a fucking Alice in Chains fucking show. I definitely got to read that. It was badass.
Before
speaking Clout, me and Ross talk about Dirt for like an hour on PlayStation Network and shit. On like the chat, yeah. Dog, I love AIC so much, man. Jaw Flies, the tripod record with the dog, fucking
Yeah.
face, Verticals,
Yeah, I love all that shit.
and Sap, you know.
Oh yeah, the Sap EP.
Yeah. Unplugged.
They're one of those. They're just one of those bands that as soon as you hear them, you know who they are. And I think like their like style was so defined that it started to sound familiar, and just like every fucking album sounded good to me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like it's hard to not sound good when you got the vocals of Lane Staley, and then you got fucking the riffs and ideals and songwriting of Jerry Cantrell. As long as you got those two dudes, you probably got a pretty good fucking song.
And the harmonization between the
Oh,
Yeah, that's the sound. Like nobody has ever come close to it since. They tried, but nobody succeeded.
I never,
No.
I never heard harmonizing that fucking well done ever in music. In my opinion, like
two.
man, yeah, I love that band so much.
Yeah, one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah, got no question about that, bro.
Anybody ever remember seeing them on the Headbangers Ball when they went to Action Park, which is like the world's most dangerous theme park?
Nah, I don't know. I've seen them before on there with Ricky Ratman just talking about it. I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah, that one's funny as shit, man. Like Lane's running around like trying to get thrown out, like he's fishing in like they got like an aquarium there, and he fucking like got somebody to bring him a fishing pole, and he's fishing out of it and shit. And like the slides are like this park is known for like killing people. Like it got shut down because it was too fucking dangerous. And like Lane does like Lane comes down one of those super giant slides at one point. He almost flies off the edge of it. Like he almost died.
Holy shit.
Oh shit! I gotta watch that. I've never seen that.
Yeah, just search Alice in Chains Action Water Park, and there's like fucking 15 different ones that'll come up. Like the whole fucking episode's like clipped where like you don't have to watch the videos and commercials in between. It's just them. It's fucking funny as shit. It's like them at their heyday too.
That's good. They
Yeah.
check that out, definitely.
Yeah, Yo MTV Raps and Headbangers Ball. That shaped me to what I am today. You know, I mean, and my uncle, of course, like. Two favorite genres ever is hip hop and metal. So,
Yo, same here.
oh yeah,
I used to wait for fucking Yo MTV Raps and fucking Headbangers Ball on the weekends.
love that shit. I gotta go back to YouTube and see if they got clips on there. I watch that shit.
And speaking of MTV shit, that's what I commented on the video because y'all were talking about where you first heard Alice in Chains, and I said, "Damn, ain't nobody hear them first on Beavis and Butthead," because that's where I first remember seeing them was Beavis and Butthead, the Man in the Box video.
Beavis and Butthead is responsible for my love for White Zombie. I seen Welcome to Planet Motherfucker. And I was like, yo, I like that.
That shit's dope.
Me and Siznak were talking about being evil, my nigga Evil. We talk about Astro Creep the other night. Fuck. Both of those albums are amazing.
Yeah.
Sex and Shifto and Astro Creep, man. Hey, yo, Ross, when you get a chance, check your Discord messages, bro.
Yeah, about that.
You'll get a kick out of it. Do I fuck with Alter? I don't know. Who's that? Alter Bridge?
Alter Bridge, I've heard of them.
Yeah, sounds familiar.
Yeah, I've heard of them. No, they're quite well known, but yeah, don't know much of their actual music. Maybe I've heard it without realizing it, you know.
They sing Edge's song, I think.
That makes sense, yeah. That sounds like something.
Those early to mid 2000 metal bands that sound like they were on wrestling game soundtracks are not for me, bro.
Yeah, like after like if you weren't out by like 2001, like you were probably like just trying to copy fucking new metal, and it didn't go very well. Like the last like band I can really think of coming out that was fresh was fucking System of a Down.
Oh fuck, I love that band.
Like I heard that fucking album for the first time. I was like, what the fuck is this?
It's so strange.
But it fucking sounds amazing.
Heavy as fuck. The record with the hand from '98.
Yep.
Oh man, fucking love that album.
Yeah, those boys were wild.
Oh yeah, so heavy and dark, my nigga. Like that. That album's amazing. Then a follow-up, Toxicity, blew my mind.
Yeah, that's when they blew up.
Yeah, Chop Suey, that blew him up.
Oh no, Alter Bridge has a former Creed guitarist. I'm good.
Yeah. I think Alter Bridge was everybody from Creed except Scott Stapp, if I remember correctly.
Jesus.
I love Russell Zuck.
So they went into witness protection and the hiding. Different, they had to change their name and shit.
Damn. Man.
Yeah, I agree with what Mike said. You know, a lot of those early, those like wrestling game bands. Yeah, no, not for me. Power Man 5000, I lump into that. You know.
Yeah, unfortunately, I've seen them.
They sang the Dudley Boys song.
That's right. Yeah.
Drop the bomb. That was the Dudley Boys
Get
song.
up, get up, get up.
Yep.
Oh man, yeah.
The freshest fucking WWF theme from back then was that fucking Oddities theme. I love that fucking song.
Oh, I like the explicit one too. It's fucking bad.
The explicit one was supposed to be on Malenko.
Oh wow.
Oh man, that would have fit. I didn't get that. I know that was on one of the Pendulums, I believe.
Yeah, it was one of the singles.
Yeah.
Then it came out on like Forgotten Freshness or something.
Yeah, I think 5. Maybe.
I think so. I think so.
What did you think of their WCW song? Take It.
She was dope. Reminded me kind of like a Bizarre era shit.
Yep, straight up. And the dopest thing was the first time they played it, I don't know if anybody remembers, but they let like ICP and Vampiro walk around the ring and like talk to all the fans, and they played the whole song, and they forgot to edit it. So like Shaggy Tudo's cussing like a motherfucker on Nitro and national TV. Which is so WCW.
It is.
And the greatest commentator of that era, period, Mark Madden. Shout out to him. Amazing. Amazing commentary. I remember we watched. When did we watch the fucking
Bash at the Beastie, wasn't it?
We were just laughing the whole fucking pay-per-view.
Oh, it was terrible. It was awful. Stacy Keibler, oh my god.
Banging.
Yeah, she's one of my all-time favorite women to look at.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And of all the fucking dudes on that roster that fucking banged her, it was David fucking Flair.
David Flair. He deserves a lifetime championship for that.
Yeah, that's more impressive than anything his dad did.
I guess
he finally got out the shadow of Ric Flair.
I guess getting beat with that belt from Hogan for like 15 minutes is worth it, you know?
David Flair and his rosy cheeks.
Oh yeah, little bitch. Oh, that feud from 2002 with Taker and David Flair. And
and he like shoves him in the toilet or whatever.
Yeah, he's like, "What are you doing?" Taker's like, "Kicking your ass."
Yeah, that's funny.
Back when fucking wrestling was awesome.
Fuck yeah, dude! I love that era.
That was like the same era of the Booker T Austin grocery match. Like,
that's right.
That's what got Booker T over. Like, got him into the main event status.
It did, yeah, because he would have probably floundered.
Yep. And everybody just had such a great reaction to that because I loved it because I was always a huge Booker T fan. I was a Harlem Heat fan, and like Booker T, once they gave him that push, I got to see one of the Chris Benoit and Booker T best of sevens. I got to see one of those live at a Nitro in Evansville. Shit. So whenever I got to see those two work live, I was a fan of both of them for the rest of their careers.
Awesome. I love WCW just as well. I know a lot of people hate it, but that era of like 97, 98, 96 even, amazing. And they have some of the greatest wrestling video games ever made. So shout out to WCW, man.
Yeah, those N64 games like changed the whole fucking video game landscape.
Hell yeah. There's not a better grappling system than those games, bro. None. Yeah. Nothing.
Not to this day.
Facts. That's why I told I think I told Ross backstage, or we were live. I said
backstage.
Yeah, I hope we make an emulator for.
Yes.
Yeah, like you can use it on the PC, but I want like an emulator you can buy to throw that shit on the SD card, like I got with my my Super Nintendo and Genesis emulator, man.
Hell yeah, that'd be dope.
Hell yeah. I worship those games, man. Nothing's better than them games, in my opinion. But
You ever watch Retro Styles, like that Styles? Like it's like a YouTube show he does on fucking the New Day's channel.
Nah.
He's a huge video game head, and like he was showing his actual, like, if you can find it, it's where he's like giving a tour of his crib, and he's like giving a tour of all of his games, and he's got a game from Japan that's the same gameplay as No Mercy, but it's got like updated characters and shit, like you talked about. And he said it's got like 1,000 characters. Like it's like his favorite game of all time. I can't remember. It's some kind of. What is it?
It's Retro Pro Wrestling 2. I have it. And
right on.
You got to get your N64 modified, but if you're smart, take a shitty title, like take Banjo-Kazooie, right? You unscrew the back and put it on the fucking Japan cartridge, and there you go. It fits right in. Yeah? Yeah. I paid like $35 for it a couple years back.
Fuck yeah. Because I already talked about that shit. Like, oh, goddamn, like 1,000 fucking wrestlers on that shit?
Yeah. And I'm a big fan of the 90s Japan, like Misawa, Kawada. I love that shit.
Hell yeah, I'm going to check it out.
Yeah, it's dope, man.
$35, that's probably a really good price for it.
Yeah, now it's going for like, Jesus.
I can't even imagine. It's probably boatloads.
It's like those NCAA football games that like they stopped letting them make. So like the last one they ever made goes for mad fucking money now. Used to be able to buy it for like $3.99 at any like used video game store.
That's crazy.
Yeah, a lot of things are out of print now. Like me and Ross always talk about. My other co-host, CDs is like one of my passions, physical media, and
it's a job to be a physical collector. Like I don't see how you and Rowan and the guys that like try to get like the amount that you all get. I don't see how you do it. It's like a fucking job. You got to be on the website when that shit goes on sale, or you just don't get it.
Yeah, when it comes to the underground shit and like the old shit that me and Ross get, and it's too much. I'm gonna say I'm glad with a download. Fuck it, who cares? You know. At the end of the day, I gotta bite the bullet and say fuck it.
I guess that's the only way to really make sure you're going to sell out of the CDs that you make now, though, is like to make sure they're limited enough that the people that want them, that some people ain't going to get them.
Yeah, it's the business model that they go for, unfortunately.
That's what they're doing with like wrestling figures and action figures and shit like that too. Like they're making like limited quantities, so like they sell out immediately and they don't end up getting like stuck with a bunch of quantity that they can't move, taking up warehouse space.
Yeah, I'm a big Hasbro mark. I want to get a couple of guys that I need, and I'm stopping because I know I'll never get the Green Card Series 1, 2, 3 kid and all them. Adam Bomb. And my brother is here. He's my fucking dude. I talked to him in a fucking grip. And he's starting to. He's starting to.
That's right. Got the box set.
And he got an HOK poster and my most wanted poster ever next to him.
That's amazing.
Oh yeah, it's my dude right here, man. How you doing, Ron?
Good. What's going on with you?
Chilling, brother.
Brandon, fucking Ross, what's good?
Hell yeah.
What up, homie?
Yeah, man. Ron's killing it every Monday. I watch those shits.
Appreciate it.
We're doing our thing over here. We killing it.
Hell yeah.
Making YouTube fun.
Saturday show.
Hell yeah. It's fun.
Yeah, I think people have gotten used to us, being on Saturday, so it's good. Yeah, always got a good turnout.
Yeah, once you start a schedule and people get used to it, that's what it is.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, man. Tongues should be into. I want to do that with you, man. We're gonna set it up. We got to, man, because my whole crew is mad at me, dog. They're like, "How you not like Tongues?" Shanzi and all. Yeah, they really love that album.
Tongues is so dope, so good. I'm surprised. Like you two are like, I don't know, the only two that I've ever heard not like that album.
Yeah. I don't
It'll
know.
be- My bad.
No, it's okay, brother. What happened?
I was gonna say it'll be a dope episode though.
Oh yeah, because like Ross said, like we're always agreeing on things. It'd be dope to like butt heads, talk shit.
Yep.
Yeah. And I haven't listened to the whole thing and start to finish in years, so it'd be good to re-listen to it again.
I put dog shit on my face.
Fire.
Yeah. That track. There's a few parts on there. I haven't listened to it probably in a few years myself. It's been a while.
But like I said, to its credit, like "Kill Me" is one of my favorite songs of all time. Walking on the
Yeah,
Flat Line, Chemical Imbalance, shit like that. I do love.
Yeah.
Everyone is probably my favorite song on that album.
Yeah, I heard you guys talking about
Everyone must
collecting
die.
CDs right as I was hopping on.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just not easy.
It's crazy. Yeah. Like everybody doing like the limited drops now.
yeah.
I see Road or Mike bitching about not being able to get a CD at least like once a week on the timeline.
For real though. Like
It's
yesterday, what was it? Alchemist and Boldy James, that shit sold out in an hour.
I want that shit, dog. I was, but nope. It's these
I'm
fucking.
I'm glad I got the No One Mourns the Wicked. I got a copy of that.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that to come in.
Same.
I see niggas with the vinyl. They got the vinyl already.
Oh shit.
Yeah. That shit is tough. Woo.
I love that album.
It's so good.
EP, whatever.
That Mad Season vinyl is dope as hell too.
Yeah,
Like
they
the
did a
docked
really
up
good job
cover.
with that.
Yeah, they always school it with the vinyls. Like you figure they'd be running out of ideals by now, but they switch it up somehow.
So it's like the outer part is like a frame, and then how the sleeve where it houses the vinyl, you could pull it out, and it has another picture where it has the original cover, because this isn't the original picture.
Yep.
And you could swap it out. I wish they would do that. Mirror would be fire if they did that.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
that'd be badass. Put a mirror on one side of the thing. Like if you just wanted a mirror fucking thing with like them in the background of a mirror, that'd be fucking fresh.
Yeah.
Point like Cedar, fucking 9mm. I worship that album. My shit.
Oh, something's happening.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
That's my fucking computer.
Oh, I
That's
think you had the Chuck Reeves deal with the fucking sound effects and shit.
No. I
But
forgot
the-
I have my computer running through my mixing board. That's why you can hear it.
That's all good.
I was like, how the fuck can you hear that?
We keep it raw, as you know.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck.
Shit happens.
Hey, yo, bro,
Absolutely.
that fucking that Gang Rags, man, that's not a bad album, bro.
Really?
I revisit. Yeah, I like that B&E. It's so fucking good.
That's my favorite track on the album.
Oh man, I love it.
I saw you
Blaze's
post
flow on
about
that
it.
album. It's great. It's a different flow from Blaze.
Yeah, Shanzi inspired me to like go back and peep it. I do like a lot of songs on there, man.
I'll have to check it out because, to be honest, I haven't listened to that album in years. It's been
And
a
there's,
long time.
and there's so many pressings of it. It's kind of ridiculous,
Right. I'll have to go back to it. I just remember it sounding very Violent J and not good.
Yeah.
The latter part of the album definitely starts sounding more and more like Violent J, in my opinion. Like the first 75% of the album's pretty good, and then it starts really sounding like Violent J.
Is it the same track listing and all that, Ron, or what?
Yeah, it's the same exact track listing. It's got Date Family, Cottonmouth, ABK, ICP, all that shit. But tracks that I remember liking was I'm Back.
The Three Evil Wizards, though, that's my shit.
Yeah.
Tokyo Spa sounds like it should have been on a Violent J solo album.
Yeah, it sounds just like Jay. He bitched out a crib walking down my spine. Shit, yeah.
What was the track that he released the reference of? Was it Dead Man Walking?
Yeah.
That sounded good, like him doing it.
Yeah, it did.
What was that on? Forgotten Freshness 6 or some shit?
Yeah.
The latest one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still
Yeah,
salty.
only. or $40 version. Speaking of making fucking collecting physical albums a full-time job, like Psychopathic just straight like start taxing like $40 for shit.
Yeah.
Like things in a line like that is fucked up to do to a Forgotten Freshness because people have the whole fucking line.
Right. That's what makes that release in particular. Like any other VIP release, like when Twisted did Mirror Mirror at Attack of the Ninjas, like that's fine, you know. It's just a different pressing that you'll have to seek out, but to do Forgotten Freshness, that's like a staple.
It almost makes you think they don't want to have to press physical albums anymore because they're treating the people that support them the most by buying physical albums the worst.
It's fucked up.
It's true, though.
Think about it, though. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, man. When is it? Is it next Saturday, Ross, or the Saturday after that?
2 weeks.
Yeah, we're doing Do You Believe in God? Just a celebration, talking about it, man. 25 years.
25 years, yeah.
Yeah.
Classic.
That and Tales from the Lotus Pod, to me personally, are the greatest albums in Wicked Shit history.
I was going to say that's easily top 5 for me.
Yeah.
I like www.com the best out of all the Nodus albums, but I don't know if I would really consider that Wicked Shit like I do You Believe in God?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Do You Believe in God is just so evil, so fucked up.
It is.
The best sex song, Prophylactic Tactics. I love that shit.
Yeah.
Sunday School is my favorite Nodus song ever.
I cussed out the Rev. I busted his eyes out of his head.
My holy
My
Bible.
Bible collects dust because it's never been read.
Oh, that shit.
I love that.
So, you want to die? I got you. I'll chop you like Baraka.
Yeah.
Mastermind was just bodying shit all over that album.
He was.
Hey, yo, Young Fox, it's Mars and it's not, that don't exist to me. If you can't.
Yeah. I just picked up a Grail RLP CD. I have the re-release of it. It's the only one outside of Dice that I didn't have the OG of. I had the 2005 re-release, you know, when they did that in 05.
Yeah.
On the CDRs. I just picked up Liquid Drano, the OG.
Oh, shit.
Guess how much I paid for it?
$70.
Son, I don't know how I find these deals. I get so fucking lucky. I paid $30 for it.
Nice.
$30. I hit the dude with a best offer too.
That's good. That's fantastic.
Damn.
If he was gonna reject it, I was gonna pay. He was asking 36. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna see if I can get a little greedy.
The 36 is still pretty damn good.
Get the hell of the deal originally, but still got to try to cut that extra 6 off. I'm like that too. Whenever I see fucking shit on sale on like Macari, I be like, damn, that's cheap as hell. Let's see if I can get it for 15 instead of 25.
Fuck it, you don't know if you don't try. That's right.
Straight up, it's free money if they say yeah.
I paid 50 for Drano, unfortunately, but fuck it.
Yeah,
That was years ago too.
I think the most expensive one I paid for was Multi-Killionaire. I think I paid $45 for it.
And you got the glow in the dark joint. What the fuck it's supposed to do?
Yeah, the green and purple.
I had the green and purple, but it came smashed. My fucking luck.
It's the only one I don't have the OG for. I have the reissue for it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that green and the purple.
Yeah. I love that album.
I have it on my wish list just in case, you know. But
yeah, because I hate that with the re-releases. You know me. I'm a sucker for like booklets. You
yeah,
get
exactly.
no pictures in that shit, dog. You get nothing but a fucking catalog type deal.
Yeah, the catalog isn't worth shit in the year 2020, you know?
Hold on, I'm gonna look real quick.
Mo Baddis back at
Back at this.
Well as Envy, man. That's my favorite genre. Man.
How
I
much ball
love
is
this
it?
album so much. I've grown to appreciate it even more over the last couple of years.
I'm the same way. Yeah, I always liked it, but I like it even more now.
I used to have back when, remember in the TVT releases, you had the order form.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ordered back when I was still doing cassettes. I ordered pretty much everything on cassettes, and they sent me OG everything.
Wow.
Everything was OG.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I opened it up. I was like, holy shit. I don't have none of them anymore. I sold them all.
This man right here had the fucking red tape at one point.
Yeah, I paid a lot of money
Whoa.
for it, and I
God
sold
damn.
it for a lot of money.
I
There
can't
was a
believe that. That's a
Yeah,
holy
there was
grail.
a period where I sold off a bunch of shit. I had a HOK Home Sweet Home, which I sold, and I ended up buying again.
Hey, yo, Ron, you ever hear of Simkin Heights?
Yeah, I've heard of them. Never heard the music though.
Fucking dope. I played it for Ross yesterday.
Is it good?
Yeah, shit's dope.
Oh yeah, it's good. You like grimy old school Dayton Family. You like fucking HOK. Not you gonna like it. You're gonna like it, bro.
Oh yeah.
I remember that name from back in the day for sure.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
Did ICP do a tour or like a song?
Yeah.
or something?
Around the Riddle Box era, they were opening for them. Yeah.
Right on. That probably explains what I remember the name from.
Fuck yeah.
I'm down to do Luis, by the way.
But Shaq, oh man, he got one good album to me that's really, really good. That's Can't Stop the Rain.
Yeah.
That's dope. Mobb Deep on there, Rakim, Big.
Yep.
You say Shaq?
Yeah.
Yep.
Other than what the nigga say? I'll drink Pepsi because it makes me think. What? the-
Yeah, oh yeah.
What's that pancake breakfast
Sometimes I rhyme slow, sometimes I rhyme quick. I shave my head with Bic, you know.
What was the track with Method Man? The Hook or something like that?
Yeah, no hook. That's
Yeah.
bad.
I like Method Man's verse on that song.
Yeah, that's like fucking Dust Blunt Smoking RZA in '94 and shit. Yeah,
Yeah, that was like Resurrected.
yeah, the fangs and shit. Yeah,
Yeah, the Fangs was like a dope ass fucking look.
Yeah.
I remember Method Man in that fucking Mary J. Blige video had the fucking fangs and like the one missing eye fucking contact, looking crazy as a motherfucker.
Wu-Tang is
Yeah.
my favorite music, period. And I was watching that shit as a kid all the time, man.
I marked the fuck out the most of that video because he was wearing the shoes I had. I was like, oh shit, Method Man's rocking my shoes. They just leveled up.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Wu-Tang for life in this bitch.
There's the Grant Hills from back in the day.
Dog, I had the fucking '96 Grant Hills that Pac rocks and all eyes of me.
Yep.
Just got it because Pac had them on. Nigga. Like those are my favorite sneakers of all time, probably.
I fucked with the Kemps, the first ones.
Sean Kemp joints.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are dope. Niggas in my projects had those.
Yep. I
King
fucked with
joints are dope too. The Ewans was a fire. I used to be a head like crazy. Now I don't give a fuck. I rock like Filos from like 2012 and shit on. I was like, give a fuck.
Yo, that's how I was. I used to fuck with sneakers, and then it just kind of jumped the shark. It almost got like we're talking about with physical CDs, where you got to fucking wait online to be able to buy anything. It's dope, and then they sell out 90% of the time.
Yeah, I never got the shoe thing. I think it's more of an American thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just rock a pair of Air Maxes. I just want to be comfortable.
Right.
My favorite ever growing up was the Bo Jacksons from back in the day. They were like they were gray and yellow, and they like had they had like a X whenever you crossed up they didn't have laces, they had like straps with Velcro, and they like made like an X across them. Those fucking things were like $149 in like '92.
Damn.
I ain't paid but like $40 for any shoe since like 2005.
like Nori said, he used to rock the Bo Jacksons, the orange and blue. Those shits will fly.
Yep. You know what
Everybody
I
had
used to have a pair of?
Jordans. What's
You know what I
that?
used to have a fucking pair of? I used to have a pair of the fucking G-Unit sneakers.
Oh,
Wow.
They probably worth some money, like fresh.
Dude, I was decked out. I was decked out in unit sneakers, pants, jeans, hoodie, t-shirt. I was decked out in G-Unit. So heavy.
Dog,
Like
I was,
03, 04.
I was a G-Unit mark, bro. Definitely, man. Still am. Love that shit.
Oh, absolutely. I when I every once in a while I come across an old picture of me in some like Sean or G-Unit or Enichi or some shit.
Straight up. Carl Kana.
Yeah, dude.
I used to rock that shit.
Yeah, I rocked all that shit. I'd go to the store and drop like $150 on a pair of jeans. Like, what the fuck was I thinking?
And then 6 months later, you see him at fucking TJ Maxx for fucking $29.99 because nobody paid that much for them.
Right, except for this asshole right here.
That's great. Yeah, we talked about 50 like last week, man. Or the week before that, I think it was.
Yeah, had to give him some props.
Oh, yeah.
50's the shit.
The Massacre, man. That's underrated. I don't give a fuck.
Wicked underrated.
So good.
Shit, even Curtis and Before I Self-Destruct have tracks on them.
Oh, yeah. That's Steven's favorite album, Before I Self-Destruct.
And I just got onto those like a couple of years ago.
Love 50. One of my favorite rappers ever, man.
I
I
think
wish he. Sorry,
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I wish he did more like music after that. You know what I mean? Like more consistently.
Yeah.
I think the biggest problem for 50 is his first album was so good that he's never been able to live up to that again.
I agree.
Yeah, well,
Like I think we look at the other albums differently if that first album wasn't so fucking good. I think Snoop has kind of struggled with that his whole career even.
no, Snoop got some fucking bangers. I'm not one of them dudes that that's why we did top 5 Snoop show, man. Because to me personally, he got some fucking heaters, man.
Yeah, but everybody looks at all of his work past his first album differently. If that first album didn't exist, all those albums, I think everybody else that doesn't give those album props would look at those albums differently.
Yeah, niggas just hold Dirty Style at this high standard.
Yep. It's like what Juggalos do from like, Riddle Box and Malenko.
Yeah.
Once you hear that perfect album, it's hard to ever fucking live up to that sound again. And so people always think you fell off, even though you're still putting out fire.
It's true.
Yeah. Yeah, if you have such a great classic album and it's hard to follow up.
And unless you just want to have every album you release sound the same like AC/DC, then you've got to fucking switch it up.
Right. But even like the G-Unit, all those mixtapes that 50 was putting out, even after Get Rich, like the G-Unit radios, a lot of that shit was really good.
Really fucking good. That's
Like,
why I have.
Was it 5 when Game was first on it?
Was that All Eyes on Us or some shit? All Eyes on some shit.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
That was really fucking good.
Yeah, love that one. Go to my local bootlegger, cop them shits for $5 a piece.
Yeah.
Those are them days, man.
I like 50 because they'll still hop on Instagram and talk about punching somebody in the mouth.
All right, funny as fuck, bro.
Like the street will never leave that dude, no matter how big, how rich. He'll hop on Instagram and be like, "I'm gonna punch you in the fucking mouth." I love it.
Him and Freddie Gibbs are the funniest motherfuckers to me right now on the internet. Freddie Gibbs.
He's always making fun of that Wendy Williams chick. Like, he'll post like a fucking zombie picture. Say, "Damn, Wendy's looking good today." He even beefs with his own son. He don't give a fuck.
Hey,
No,
does.
He just put out that Pop Smoke album and he co-executive produced it with Pop Smoke's manager, and he's on Instagram now talking about how he wants to punch him in the mouth.
Pop Smoke, yeah. Let's get that. I know he died and all that, but I ain't giving that a chance. If I find some South rappers.
He's a New York dude, and he was doing that like drill shit. His first 2 projects were really good. Hard as fuck, if you ask me. His new one is okay. Has a lot of that like Migos influence type shit on there.
I'm good.
Yeah, it was just okay.
Yeah, Officer Ricky, that shit was funny as fuck.
I don't get how Rick Ross is the only rapper who gets shit for not being who he says he is in his raps. He's like the only rapper who gets shit for that. I don't get that.
I know. I'm a big Rick Ross fan. I know Ron said he's a feature rapper, but yeah, I love Ross.
Is he the only one that got really called out for it, like publicly though? Like, is there other people that get called out for it like he did? Like, and people just don't give a fuck.
You got 6ix9ine. We got fucking.
I don't think anybody ever thought 6ix9ine was really against it.
He's a faggot.
I think of guys like Ice Cube, but Ice Cube doesn't get shit for it.
Yeah, I don't think Ice Cube ever really tried to portray that he wasn't the.
But he came off hard as a motherfucker, though.
Yeah, went to the shelf and dusted off the AK.
You can be educated and come off hard as a motherfucker still.
But still, like, Cube needs to get some smoke because he ain't doing that shit. But Cube is one of my favorite rappers, period. I'm not
shitting on Cube. I'm just saying, like, I don't get how, he seems to evade all that for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess he got the pass from being around fucking Easy and then when he came out.
True.
Corn 87 said he stomped on his head.
Shout out to Cole 187.
Talk about excitement when I found out he was going to be on Psychopathic. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm a big above the law fan. That album comes out, oh, my God.
The Solution, what is it called?
Yeah, that shit.
They're like, let's give this guy no chance in hell and give him all the best beats we have over the most classic songs so he can just not even live up to it.
You've got no chance. No chance in hell.
See, I always wondered if a Code 187 fan that wasn't a Juggalo would like that album because they don't know those beats, so they're not holding those songs to the same accountability.
I think our co-host Ricardo said it's trash. He has it, So there you go.
I trust it.
And they promoted that more than Abominations. I'm like, God.
Abominations was far better than that album.
Yeah, it's only the best album that record company has ever released.
Arguably.
And especially if you go musically and quality.
Right.
That's a great...
like no Psychopathic albums ever sounded that good in music quality to up in 2012.
No.
You had Seven making all the fucking beats.
Nobody was rapping like that.
I mean, as good as Mighty Def Pop is, that came out in 2012, and then listen to that versus like the music level of Abominations.
Death Pop.
I love Death Pop. In 2 weeks' time, me and Siznak were doing Death Pop against Triple F. Shout out to Brooklyn Menace. It's gonna be interesting.
Whenever the ad was coming up and it showed Mighty Def Pop first, I thought you were going to do a second card versus second card. I was like, oh, shit, fucking Def Pop ain't going to have no chance against fucking Ringmaster. But then, like, fucking Fred Fury popped up. And I was like, oh, that'd be close right there.
It was funny when Brooklyn was like, I don't tell you guys because you talk about it in every other fucking show. And we do. That's funny.
Brooklyn is a fucking bomb ass graphics.
Yeah, he does, man. I love Brooklyn. He's a real good dude, too.
That'll be a close match. I think Death Pop will just edge it out, though.
I can see it. I love Triple F so much because, Lost and Found was, ugh.
Right.
I think that's why we all loved it so much is we had low expectations going in.
Right. So even if they put something out halfway decent, it would be like, yes, they did it.
Yo.
But it was actually a good album.
Yeah, it's a solid 7.5 to 8 album in my opinion.
I'd agree with that.
Hatchiger was horrendous at sending tracking info, right? So fucking, it just said printed, and I'm waiting. Went outside one day, and seeing a big ass package waiting there. I was so stoked. I didn't hear the leak, and I got all 3 of them in the mail. I was so happy. That's one of my favorite Joker card drops. You know.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah,
my
I didn't do the leak either.
Such a good album.
We was talking about the Fearless Fred Fury release party the other night. Mike was talking about falling asleep on live streams.
Yeah,
I was like, I remember Rome during the fucking Fearless Fred Fury listening party. He'd fall asleep during the song, and then the song would stop, and he'd wake him up and be like, all right, there's that song. Here's the next one.
I woke up the next day, and that was the first time I heard the album. I didn't remember at least half the album when I woke up. I was like, those listening parties at midnight were just rough because I have to wake up so early.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just did a Speak Your Clout episode. I think it was the top 5 Fat Joe album. Had to be that or the week before, and yeah, two minutes in, I was sleeping, and my nigga Evil like screenshotted me sleeping. I looked dead and shit. I'm about embarrassing.
That's great.
But then we bounced back and we did it, and we did it good. Then the next episode was Zabazar, which highly enjoyed that, dog.
Who won? Which album won last night?
Hell's Pit.
Ugh.
Yeah, Robo don't like that much. I remember. Yeah.
It was gonna be a tie, but Real Underground Baby won. Like it was one track difference going into the last one, and then the upset happened because I thought fucking Dion Velling had to fucking get it.
Yeah, when I picked Dion Velling, Sizzy was like, "I wanted to just fucking stab you." He hates that shit.
That was the track everybody had been waiting on, though. So like, it holds so much weight, so much more weight than Real Underground Baby, which just kind of sounds like a DJ mix to me. There's like no.
Yeah, I'm not. It's bang. I like the beat, but
it's a good. Yeah, it's fun to listen to, but there's like no meaning to it at all. It's just random fucking like lyrics put together.
Yeah. Hey yo, Ross, I'm gonna be I think tonight or tomorrow I'm gonna be downloading all that Judgment Day shit, man.
Dope. You will get your wish tonight.
Classic shit.
Yep.
Skeptics.
We're live, pal.
Did the Aussies all look at all awkward and shit? Oh, no, fuck. That favorite Sid bot has to be that.
Oh, definitely, yes.
Yeah.
Half the Brain is second place.
Oh, God. I think Sid is cool as fuck. I like him, but what an idiot, you know?
Yeah. Apparently he's a nice guy.
Sid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sid, yeah.
Oh, that shit whenever he's cutting that promo to Kevin Nash and Scott Hall where he's trying to say he's twice the man and he ends up saying he has half the brain as they oh my God, that's funny as
half
shit.
The brain that you do.
You might be twice the man that I am, but I have half the brain that you do. And the outsiders just look at each other, start laughing their ass off.
Yeah, they're just pissing themselves. It's great.
That was hilarious.
Him and Scott Steiner, man, on a live mic, you never knew what you was going to get.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh,
definitely
God.
that.
Does anybody remember Vince McMahon blatantly saying the N-word on WWE TV whenever he was talking to John Cena and Booker T standing beside him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
Holy shit, I've never seen that. And it came up on like my Twitter thing. Like, how did that dude not get shut down for that back then?
What's good, my nigga?
Straight up. Like on WWE TV.
Yeah.
Vince McMahon doesn't give a fuck.
He don't give a fuck.
I don't like that dude.
Yeah, fuck.
No, like I don't know how professional wrestling, WWE especially, doesn't have a union at this point. Like he's been able to just fucking maul so many dudes' bodies and like fuck up so many families, and he's the only one that's really making bank from it because of it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Hey, yo, Rome, what's been on your playlist, brother, lately?
I've been bumping a lot of grimy New York shit.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I've been bumping No One Wants Wicked heavy lately.
Dope.
The Flea Lord Hand Me My Flowers, produced by Buck Wild.
I gotta hear that still, man. I love Lord.
I've heard a few of his projects now, and this, out of all the ones that I've heard so far, this one's by far my favorite.
You might as well just sign the Griselda. Might as well, you know.
Seriously, like this dude's really good. Joel Ortiz and King Crooked's new album. I fucking love that album. Favorite album so far in 2020.
Oh man, Ricardo said it's dope. You said it's dope, so I gotta peep it.
It's amazing. And then I was talking to you earlier this week about it. I just got onto it. It was the Riggs and Mooch, The Only Way Out.
Oh my god, yes. Yo,
wow, I slept on that for way too long. That is a great album.
You gotta peep that, Ross. It's amazing.
Yeah, I need to.
Yeah, it's from Rochester, New York. Riggs and even that solo shit is amazing. But like the story about how they're broke, kind of like some Cuban Link shit, and they get together, they get the shotgun.
I'm sick of Raymond, yo.
Yeah, Mooch is that dude. I got a re-up. Banging album. And the physical is so beautiful. You get a jewel case with an OB strip. Oh, man.
I ordered a copy.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I had to. I was like, if I fuck with the album heavy, I'm definitely copping it. It sucks that it's so expensive, but I had to cop it.
I love the song when Mooch is in, like they play like he's young in class. I want to be a rapper. Oh, it's so good.
Summer school.
Yeah. And the teacher, you can be a stripper. That song is so fucking good. Then the track about how they didn't grow up with their fathers and shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Riggs is nasty. He's not my favorite. Who's your favorite out of the two?
Riggs. I think it's Riggs. He's got the more mellow kind of voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Riggs is nasty.
Hey yo, fuck him then. He's on that Vinny Paz album with an amazing verse. Those dudes are like them, like Danielson, right? Crime Apple, like them niggas are Griselda level dope to me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. These dudes are definitely good. You talked about it so much, and I was bumping No One Mourns the Wicked so much lately that I was like, I'm gonna look and see what Big Ghost has produced it besides this Conway and the Griselda Ghost. And then I saw Riggs and Mooch. I had no idea that he produced that. I'm sure you said it, but I just never picked up on it. I was like, fuck it. Mike always talks about this album. Big Ghost produced it. I'm gonna check it. And I was like, wow, amazing album. It's
flawless. And shout out to Rome Bone for giving props. Like niggas, they hear what I like and don't even say nothing. Like I eat that shit. You know,
if somebody puts me onto some dope shit, I'm gonna give him props.
Like likewise, you put me on the Suicide Boys. I always shout you out because that's my shit. You know, the earlier stuff.
Fuck yeah.
You know, Ross put me on to copious amounts of West Coast shit, and I always shout him out. So.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yes, that's what we do.
Fuck yeah.
What's your favorite song of that No One Mourns the Wicked, man?
It goes back and forth between Icon, Bricks to Murals, and I love Sicarios with Flea Lord. And then Streets Don't Love Nobody. Like,
wait, El Camino? Oh my god, it's so good.
Like,
no, Fake Love. That's Fake Love, yeah.
Yeah. If I had to pick one, I'd probably go Icon. I fucking love that. I remind him of Ready to Die, Big. I love that shit.
Oh man, yeah. Bricks and Murals for me. Ross, you heard No One Mourns the Wicked, right?
Yeah, it's great. It's very good.
His best album since Everybody Loves Food too.
I'm mad at that. And Griselda Ghost, my nigga. That's some 2015 fire. I'm glad you got that too.
I'm glad I got that hard copy. I just started bumping that because the Big Ghost thing, I was like, fuck it. I took the CD out, put it in the whip, and I was like, yup, this shit is dope.
Dope boys get all the bitches.
I want to like West Side Gun solo shit, but it's I don't know. For some reason, I can listen to him on anybody else's album, but when I listen to his shit, I just can't do it.
That upsets me.
I know.
It's all good, my nigga. I'm just clowning. But yeah, he's top 3 for me.
Yeah. That's how I am with ABK. Like I always dig whenever he's on somebody else's trap, but I can't ever get into like a whole ABK album.
Yeah.
The Hatchet Warrior, Dirty History, Medicine Bag are like flawless to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But yeah,
I love Pray for Paris. I think that's the best thing.
Oh man,
Out of that camp in a while, yeah, that's my favorite.
that's so good. The drop is Monday. Shout out to my nigga Ricardo. I ain't missing out on that. Fuck that.
Yeah, that album's getting a lot of love.
So good.
How's the new one?
I like it. Yeah, it's cool.
Stove God cooks. That dude, his punchlines. What'd he say? Fiend's arm tied up like Ultimate Warrior? Oh my God. He said, me and Emerald Lagasse should be the next verses. Two stoves by each other. Bet I'll work them. like he's gonna be cooking crack while he cooks the food. Like ill punchline. Yeah, he's amazing. He is amazing, that dude. And his album is Reasonable Drought. Flawless. What that nigga say? He's like light-skinned bass runner. I'm Derek Jeter. Oh man, you gotta know that drug talk to understand that one.
Right.
Yeah, I don't.
He's all like, he's a bass is like crack, bass head, not and he runs the bass like Derek Jeter. They're both light skinned, fly shit.
I see. Yeah.
He's on that West project like 3 fucking times, man.
He was, yeah. He's all over it. Yeah, no, I liked it. I thought it was pretty cool. The Fly God is an awesome god too, but it's no Pray for Paris. That's like the new kind of like standard at the moment for me. I just love that so much.
That's the 3rd best West Side Gun album. I'm not counting the Hitlers, but yeah, that's my 3rd favorite project from him. I know you said you like that better than Blind Tell, right?
Probably, yeah.
Oh man,
it's up there. I don't know. Maybe it's hard to say. Yeah, no. Have to give it like the test of time and stuff, but it's really good.
I'm kind of shaky on what you got from Griselda, Ross. You got GOAT, right? Physically?
Yeah, physically I have very little. I only have GOAT, Hitler 7, and plugs on it.
Yeah, but that GOAT, fucking hell.
Oh yeah,
I had that awesome. Physical.
Yeah, you heard that album, Ron, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great album. I got Black Tape coming in.
Oh
I
shit!
love that. That's one of my favorites from him.
Dog, Black Tape is amazing.
Yeah, I love these sales that Conway's doing. The CDs are mad cheap.
Black Tape got Puzo, man. That shit is fire.
I caught Black Tape for $10. Griselda Ghost for $6. More Steroids for $6. And he had Reject 2 up there for $6, but it was sold out by the time I got there.
That's my favorite. That's his magnum opus for me.
Yeah, I wish I had that physical.
You got More Steroids, dog. Fucking 3 Bodies is probably my favorite Conway song of all time.
That's fantastic, yeah.
Yeah.
Buckets on that, right?
I know your niggas looking for me. That shit? Alchemist?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Conway is so dope.
Yeah, he's my favorite rapper walking the planet right now, dog. Like, there's no one better.
I ain't mad at it because the more I listen to him, the more I love Benny, but Conway ain't far behind Benny.
Fuck no. Conway's is the cockiest, most grimiest shit.
I love the laugh too. Though. I can't do it, but I love it.
Yeah, I love that album.
Conway is ill, man.
I even copped another copy of Everybody Is Food 1 because it was for $6.
Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it.
So fuck it. I'll have one open and one sealed.
That fucking Lando Lakes with Buster. Oh my. Damn.
Hard as fuck.
Piper. Slapbox. Whole album's amazing.
It's hard to believe that's like 2 years old. It's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Time goes by quick.
Those anniversaries that y'all be posting is like that. Like I seen I think it was Rome today posted 25 years since fucking 311's album came out. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, I told him I fucking love that album, bro. This is my shit.
It's a great album.
Niggas rocking the Janko jeans and shit, skateboarding. That's chill with the white boys smoking weed with them and shit. That's what I was doing back then. I gotta go with Mystic Styles all day, Luis. I love the final tick though. It's a good album.
Yeah, I agree. Vince McMahon is a senile, demented, racist prick. Can't argue with that.
Good comment right there.
Comment of the show.
Yeah. Yeah, man. We need to get together, plan the tongues review because it's kind of a hot topic in my crew right now. So
I'm down. I'll fucking defend it. I'll be here.
Yeah, we got KJ behind you. You got Shanzi behind you. You got Danny Boy behind you. So yeah.
Yeah, whenever suits you, Rome. Basically, whatever Saturday you want to do it.
Fuck yeah, I'm pretty much around every weekend. I don't do much, especially with this COVID shit.
Yeah, dog. Like I said, it's 3 places still for me.
Right.
I don't trust these niggas, man.
Nah, hell no. I hate going to the store, and when I'm at the store, if I go in with whatever, and I'm like, ooh, I should go get this. I'm like, nah, fuck that. I don't need it. It's not necessary.
Trying to carry everything in my hand so I ain't got to fuck with a basket that somebody else been fucking with.
Walking around carrying fucking 15 things.
Straight up. Got my fucking pit bull's got that dog food bag of 25 pounds of dog, just throw it over my shoulder walking through Walmart.
Fuck it. But yeah, I'm down. I gotta listen to it again. I haven't listened to it in so long.
Likewise.
Every once in a while, I go through kicks on shit. I won't listen to Ishan for a few years, and then I'll be fucking on everything, just listening to the whole discography.
Oh no!
Up until Tongues anyway.
Isham is regular for me. That doesn't leave too far.
He's the GOAT.
Yeah, he's my favorite.
Oh, he's a favorite period, right?
Yeah.
I definitely have bands and stuff that I go back to and listen. I won't listen to a certain band for a couple of years and then go back and listen to nothing but them for a month straight. I was just doing that with Alice in Chains recently. I was telling them earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I bought the Untold Story of Alice in Chains Audible book. I kept reading really good reviews for it. And it is really, really good in detail. And just listening to I can't remember.
Nobody in the band?
No, it's not anybody in the band.
Oh, okay.
It's like a writer that wrote it, but he researched it with all kinds of people and shit. But I listened to that, and then whenever he was talking about whatever era, I'd go back and listen to that fucking album. So it's pretty fucking dope.
Top 5 band for me.
Not mad at that at all, dog. Oof.
I love Alice in Chains.
Lane's a top 5 vocalist for me for sure.
Yeah.
You felt that nigga pain too, man. That heroin shit. And
I just picked this up.
Oh, I'm jealous, man. I got a fucking plain one. I got to get that.
Shit.
Yeah, I had the plain one, and I got the one where it's the yellow cover and the purple tray.
Yep.
So I got another copy coming in the mail, and it's the purple CD too.
My favorite song in there is Goddamn. Goddamn, dog. Love that song so much.
Yeah, such a dope track. They don't have one bad album.
That album, I'm a big Sabbath mark, so that album's kind of doomy and sludgy.
It is, yeah.
Yep. Their unplugged performance is one of the best performances ever.
Oh my god. My boy Spooky Tuesday, he said every time he goes to a CD shop, he picks it up. He has 10 copies of it.
That's awesome.
He's army collecting Alice in Chains Unplugged.
I love that. I love listening to that unplugged album.
I get goosebumps still whenever he hits some of those notes, Down in the Hole.
Yeah, I was gonna say Down in the Hole is just amazing on that. It's
whenever him and Cantrell's harmonizing on that song, especially, that'll fucking give you some goosebumps.
I was just gonna say, Alice in Chains, you listen to that shit gives you goosebumps.
It's beautiful, but horrible at the same time, if that makes sense. You know what he's going through.
Yeah,
right.
Rotten Apple, dog. Oh my God.
I love that. And Isham sampled that.
And the way that he just comes out, sits down in his chair and starts fucking singing Nutshell, which is like, a song, like just what the song's about, the way he's able to just sing it. And like I don't know if any of y'all like really researched any of that show. Like he did a shot of heroin so he didn't get sick right before that, like walking on the stage. Like there's an interview with the dude that he was hanging out with before Unplugged in that book I was talking about. And he said he didn't do enough to get fucked up or anything, but he did enough to where he wouldn't get sick or anything. And he fucking does a shot of heroin and goes over there and sings Nutshell like that.
Wow.
Crazy.
Nutshell is emotional as fuck, bro. What's that shit? Oh.
He looked rough in that performance.
Yeah, his pink
Yeah,
hair.
he does. Pale. He's very pale in that as well.
Yeah.
Friends don't let friends get friends haircuts.
They were shitting on
Yeah.
Metallica was in the audience. They were front row for that.
Yeah, that's why they wrote that on the guitar.
Yep. They said Lane wasn't happy about them being there for whenever they used to mock him on stage.
Yeah, I remember that Men in the Box and shit. They would play all like sloppy and shit, doing the fuck.
Yeah.
Like you said the other episode, Joker's Gallery, about the heroin shot on stage and shit. Like,
yeah, they'd start Man in a Box and play it for like 15 seconds and then start fucking it up. And they were like, oh, wait, that band's not going to be here. And then like they'd like take Lars would take his drumstick and act like he was shooting into his arm, and James did it and Kurt did it. The only one that didn't was Jason.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's not very nice.
yeah, fuck Metallica sometimes. I love Metallica to death, but I love when Phil got at him on like the low era. He's like, Metallica fucking sucks now. The Southern Tranquil shows?
Yeah.
The Great
every night.
I remember on the Great Southern Tranquil tour, I was a huge Metallica fan at that point. I was like, 12, 13 years old. And he's on stage, fuck Metallica, James Hetfield, I'll fuck you up, talking mad shit. I'm like, oh man, I love that band.
And he was talking all that shit, to the best of my knowledge, just because he didn't like the new music. It wasn't anything personal. Like, that's how serious that fucking band took metal.
I mean, listen to Metallica's first 4 albums. Like, they were the epitome of metal.
Yep. Wouldn't release a video up until fucking 1 because they felt it was like too cliche and sell out.
Right. Cliff Burton is a fucking god.
Nigga was rocking bell bottoms in the 80s. Like, he didn't give a fuck.
Nope.
That dude would headbang his ass off, too.
Yeah, big red mop just flying everywhere. I love Cliff so much.
Hell yeah. His bass work was so good.
Yeah, the Misfits tattoo, all that fly shit. I love Cliff, man. The Cliff of Mo DVD, amazing performance of from Who the Bell Tolls and that, man. It's clear too, because it's hard to find like clear Cliff performances. Because that was the tape trading days and shit.
Right.
Yeah, Metallica Lars talk shit about Pantera. He's like, oh, is that the guy that died? I remember he said that on Howard Stern, because Phil, remember the heroin overdose he had?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, Metallica seems like some fucking, like, pricks.
After Black Album, real douchey shit, you know?
Yeah.
And Load is there's good songs on Load and Reload if you put them together as one record, but that booklet is so gay.
That photo shoot.
Yeah.
Where, like, Kirk's got the fucking, like, eyeliner and he's, like, curly short hair and, like, a fucking chain around his neck and shit.
Fucking Newstead's hair blowing and shit. Get the fuck out of here.
It was like a complete 180 of anything they did in the 80s.
Lars and Kirk were legit making out with each other during that fucking era.
There's pictures of them like tongues touching. I don't want to see that shit. Come on.
and at that point, Lars is too old to be pulling off that look he was trying to pull off.
Eyeliner and shit. Get the fuck.
Yeah. He looked like somebody's dad trying to hang out at the fucking punk rock show.
They really went. That unfortunately, that's my first album I bought, but I had like the other ones. But I got into them at the Black Album era, you know.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. I do love like Death Magnetic and fucking Hardwired, you know. But
I never listened to anything after Reload.
You're lucky because you dodged Saint Anger.
I was gonna say I was unfortunate enough that I gave Saint Anger a chance, and I still regret that decision to this day.
My lifestyle determines my death style.
How did the band that write the lyrics that were on fucking Ride the Lightning write the lyrics to that fucking album?
Oh god, yeah.
A rising tide that pushes to the other side. Oh god.
Like whatever the fuck James stopped doing when he went to fucking rehab, that made him make that music. He just started doing whatever the fuck he was doing before he went to rehab.
I hate his vocal style now. It's
terrible.
Yeah, it's not good. I liked it better before he did singing classes.
Yep.
Some Kind of Monster is a funny documentary, though. There's so many quotables from that, and
Yeah, there is.
it's like behind the music.
Yeah, I was sad watching that fucking thing. Like, I was like, this is what Metallica has come to. Some fucking old ass dude in a sweater is telling them how to fucking live.
You're just sitting there being a complete dick, and you're helping matters. Fucking
Straight up. You're just pushing. You're pushing my buttons. Motherfuckers, just fight like you would have in fucking '87 and get this shit over with and fucking make a good album.
I heard during that Ride the Lightning, they were whooping each other's ass back then, you know?
Yeah, fucking psychotherapist just fucking punching in the face. Like fucking 50 says.
What did Kirk Hammett say? He's like, guys, stop hammering on each other. Let's hammer out this song. No,
God. What do you think Metallica would have been like if Dave Mustaine never left the group or got kicked out?
I would have been dead by now. You know, Mustaine was a lunatic. Yo, it was nuts, yo.
There would have been a lot more punchings of faces like I was talking about for sure.
No, yeah.
He was a violent drunk.
You know his classic line, no warning, no second chance. And I'm looking up at the guys that I love kicking me out the band.
And then like the dude on behind the music says, and to top that off, he didn't get to fly home. They put him on a Greyhound bus 4 days from New York to California to think about it.
Yeah. James, like, I know it sounds harsh, like, get your stuff and buy. but yeah,
Go.
They're like, we woke him up and took him to the bus station because we didn't want him to wake up fully and realize what the fuck was happening.
My boy was doing Hammett's voice the other show. I was dying, something just like him.
That's great.
We're gonna say wrong.
I think Mustaine is a good songwriter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Megadeth, bro.
Yeah, Megadeth's shit.
What was that terrible song with Goldberg in the video?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I don't even know, but I'm interested now. I hope somebody remembers because my YouTube that shit.
Crush him, yo. Crush
Oh,
him.
that's it.
That was on the same album as the ICP song.
And it was also on Risk, that shitty Risk album, I think it was.
Yes, that's it. That rings a bell, yeah.
So that's probably why Goldberg was on it.
That makes sense, yeah. It's like that 99 WCW era, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Iron Maiden or Hoot Mullen Mansion. I had to go to self-titled Maiden album, but Antichrist Superstar is so fucking good.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite metal albums. Just if you were alive then, like I was 15, 16, something like that, and whenever he went on tour for that album, there was fucking churches and shit like protesting and telling you were going to hell for going into that concert. Like that shit made it fucking cool as shit to me.
Yeah, it's that amazing effect of if you try and take something away, it makes people want it more. Yeah.
Yep.
Being in a black household that wasn't too cool. You know, my mom was like, "You better not be having his albums." He was all over the news. This is shit. And my uncle used to hide my tapes.
I tried to buy Antichrist Superstar. My pops was waiting in the car. I think I told this story before. They're like, we can't sell this to you. I'm like, what? They're like, you need a parent. I go out in the car. I'm like, Dad, I need you to help me buy this album. He's like, why can't you just buy the album? I'm like, they won't let me sell it without a parent. He's like, what the fuck are you trying to buy? I'm like, Marilyn Manson. What the hell? He goes in the store and they're like, sir, can he have these? Like, can you just give him the damn tape?
That's great.
Whenever I bought Snoop Dogg's Doggy Style album, it was whenever they had started like IDing and shit. And my grandpa's who took me, he had no idea what a parental advisory sticker meant or who Snoop Dogg was or anything. And I told him I had to have a parental sign up or like, you know, sign for the CD the same way that you have to sign up whenever you rent a VHS tape for the night. So I just tricked him into thinking he was like pretty much renting me a VHS tape like you would like a WrestleMania.
That's some slick shit, yo.
Yes.
I like that. Yeah, luckily for me, my uncle would just buy the tickets for me because they were really harsh about parental advisory stickers back then. You know?
Yeah, when they was new, it was like I think record stores were actually getting fined. I think the you know whenever they slapped them on there, they had people going in there and sending people in and seeing if they could get them like they do with like bars and shit. So like they were strict on it there for a few years. Thank God for Columbia House and BMG because that's where I got all my fucking albums in like '93 to the '94 era.
Dog, talk about a lick. Talk about a jokes. I robbed the niggas so many times.
You didn't have to prove.
Put a different name on it.
Yep, you didn't need a social security. All you needed was a different name. I had like 9 different accounts with those dudes.
There was a letter like saying you need to pay. I'm like, yeah, know that shit. Fuck you, you know.
Yeah, that's all you get was a fucking envelope. Like once a month, they try it for like 3 months and then give up because they know they weren't getting paid. And you'd get 6 CDs every time that you signed up. It wasn't like you got 1 every time you signed up. They said you 6.
Right.
Yeah, one of my favorite ones I still have. I have all of them still, but America's Nightmare Spice.
Yeah, that's hard to get now.
Hell yeah.
My whole like Wu-Tang collection of like their solo albums was the era I was using it. So I had like all the solo like original Wu-Tang albums that were all like BMG or Columbia. Those BMG and Columbia pressings are worth a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, like disc dogs, they're real picky about that. Like,
Yep.
They're like the ICP stuff, even like that's got a BMG or Columbia House printing is worth a lot of money. Like I see them going on the museum for a lot. I didn't even know that.
some niggas go crazy. Like, I need that BMG pressing, dog. You know, to me,
Yeah, they try to collect every fucking option that they have. Like, you know, they even got like the Australian like bootleg version, so they want the BMG version as well.
Right.
What was your favorite solo Wu album, Joker's Gallery?
Oh, Brooklyn Zoo's the one I listen to the most.
What, Return to the 36 Chambers? ODB?
Yeah, the one with like the ID card on the front, the fucking food stamp ID card. That's probably the one I listen to the most. But I think the best one is Method Man's Cow.
Yeah, that's rare. People hate that album. I fucking love it.
I love that album.
Yeah, Russ loves it too. Hell yeah.
It's okay.
Oh my god.
Tongues is better than that. Get the fuck out of
Oh, shit.
I actually listened to Tikal probably, was it last year maybe? And I like it better now than I did, back in the day. But it's still like my least favorite out of the Wu solo projects.
It's probably my least favorite too, but I love it because I would put ODB over that because I don't know. I love that album so it's so grimy.
ODB was just so different. Like it just stood out to me. Like being a fucking juggalo, big as I am, of course I like the shit that's different sounding. That's why I probably personally liked and listened to ODB the most, just because he was so fucking different.
That's true.
Like that video, that fucking Shimmy Shimmy Y'all video, where he's like all dressed up as like a 70s fucking pimp, like just it looked like an old school video like that. It didn't look like anything on TV at the time, so it stood out.
That cutting heads off, oh man.
Yeah, I love that.
The album's amazing. My favorite album of all time is Cuban Link, so that's my favorite Wu solo.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah.
So I'm still talking about different tracks. I want that purple tray with the Shalal Raekwon autograph on the CD. I want that bad. That's stupid money.
Yeah.
Snoop and DMX, like as artists.
I'll go Snoop.
I'd have to go Snoop.
Yeah, I gotta go with Uncle Snoop, Calvin Brodus.
I go DMX.
DMX is amazing though.
Oh,
his first 3 albums are flawless to me.
Yep.
I'll stretch it out to 4.
What is the 4th one? I can't remember.
The Great Depression.
Oh, right on, yeah.
It's a dub album.
I like that album.
Never heard.
Then there was X is my favorite one. I know everybody else's is usually one of the first two, but like that album, whenever it came out, was like whenever me and my crew was riding around in a car and like smoking blunts and shit, and all we had was a cassette player, and we had dubbed that that album. So that was like the soundtrack of that summer. So I always hold that shit dear to my heart. And it's pretty fucking fire. There's a couple of tracks I don't like, but overall, it's a really fucking good album.
The Professional.
Oh, I love The Professional. Yeah.
Pop, nigga. Good album.
We always marked out for the One More Road to Cross song because like the car we had at the time cut out. It would just stop running, and sometimes we wouldn't cross roads. So we thought it was funny that the song was talking about the fucking car.
That's good.
Yeah, when I was still in the projects at that time in '99 when that came out, and every vehicle that passed by was bumping it. Even when I left the projects to go to school, all the white boys, they were playing it. Asian kids, everybody loved X, bro. Like,
Hell yeah.
I get upset when niggas think that Jay and Nas had the crown, but he was definitely holding it down too.
Yep.
You
He
know?
put out 2 classics in 1 year.
I know. Amazing. Yo, my nigga, yo. The Omen. Oh, man.
Love it.
Yeah, it's one of his best songs ever. The snake, the rat, the cat, and the dog. Oh man, such a good song.
And
Yeah,
that
I remember-
was so scary before. It was like, God damn.
I remember when I bought Then There Was X. I bought that album, Slipknot self-titled, and Tight by Mindless Self-Indulgence because they were on the ICP tour around the time. All those 3 albums at once. That's pretty fucking eclectic version.
Yeah.
of music.
Self-titled Slipknot means the world to me.
Yeah, I love that fucking album.
I reviewed that with my crew. It's an amazing episode.
I wish I had the OG.
I had it like a fucking right. I bought the one with the logo on it, right? Like in 2000, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like back in like 07 when I was in the stub, I sold that, and I regret it like a motherfucker, man. For real.
That Mate Feet Kill Repeat, that original like pressing that only had 1,000 copies. Like I'm not like somebody that usually would drop like a shitload for like a physical copy of something. But if I ever had the opportunity to pick that up, I'd probably open up the bank as much as I possibly could for that because that's fucking history. Like only 1,000 of those fucking exist, and that's pretty much what led to Slipknot existing. So I don't think that would ever like lose value. So I'd be pretty comfortable dropping like a nice chunk of change on that.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I want that self-titled without the fucking logo on it. I want that bad.
Yeah, the OG Slipknot self-titled goes for like, I saw our sealed one go for 100-something last week.
God damn, man.
Yeah.
Even though it's a little skit, I don't have Frail Limb Nursery on anything, like physically, so.
There's
Right.
like is there a difference? Didn't they like pull a couple songs off of like a version? Is that why it's the original ones were so much
Frail
more
Limb
prevalent?
Nursery and Purity.
Purity, yeah. At least I got the 10-year anniversary collection. I got Purity on it.
Yo.
Yeah, Purity is such a good song.
I remember hearing Corey Taylor say somebody tried to say that they ripped them off for that song. Like they ripped off their riff or something. They had to win the rights to it back in court.
Yeah, I heard about that. It was like, I like Get This too. Get This. That's a fucking banger.
I like that whole fucking album. Like I don't skip any of those songs. That or Alwa.
Yeah, that's an album that you just play from the intro to the very fucking last note on the album.
Yo.
I just picked up, I'm doing like a CD collection video here, but I only had the front cover, didn't have the back cover.
Yeah, that's another. Just put that album on, press play, and listen to all of that too.
I want to slit your throat and fuck the wound. I want to bury my face in and feel the swoon.
Corey was on some whole other shit for that fucking album. Like that, like the story behind it, like the whole band was on some whole other shit because they had just gotten off tour and realized they didn't make like they ended up having like $11,000 each in the bank for that fucking year of touring that they did, and they were fucking pissed off.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, they were getting robbed by like management and shit.
I remember I saw them at the local radio station here. Mike knows, local Bazooka had a festival in Worcester, and it was during the self-titled album, and I just got onto their music maybe a month before that festival, and I was like, fucking Slipknot is doing the festival. Oh my god, that shit was. They played from the intro until Spit It Out, and that was it, and then they bounced off stage.
Damn.
That shit was just intense as fuck.
Man, imagine seeing that show. Like, that's all they know, that that's all the time they're getting. So you know how hard they go on a normal show when they're playing an hour. Imagine if they know they're playing 20 minutes and they're that young.
Yeah, and it was for the local radio station, so I forget who the big band was that played that year. I think it might have been fucking Primus. And so yeah, most of the bands all the bands only get to play 20 minutes. Fucking, I remember Sid was crowd surfing. These dudes were like beating the shit out of each other on stage. They had the red jumpsuits. Oh, it was so dope.
Clown used to go out into the fucking crowd with a microphone when he wasn't doing shit, like a microphone and a cord, and like wrap it around the fucking crowd member and drag them on the stage, like whether they wanted to or not. He tried to find people that didn't want to because it was better for the fucking show.
The pit for Slipknot set was the craziest pit all day. That shit was, I was like, 99? So I was 16 years old. I was scared for my fucking life.
Yeah, a Slipknot pit is one of the scariest things you'll ever see at a show.
Iowa 2001 for me. Yeah, I like, speaking of Primus, I love Primus too, man. I like their first albums the most.
I'm with you.
They call me Mr. Know-It-All.
Yeah,
that was somebody, speaking of Metallica and bassist, that's somebody that tried to audition for Metallica whenever they needed a bassist. Yeah, imagine Matt talked about what if Dave Mustaine stayed? What if that fucking dude was in Metallica?
Les Claypool, yeah.
It's like, you want to get together, play some Isley Brothers tunes?
Behind the music.
Yeah.
He's a great bass player.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yep.
I watch that Woodstock performance all the time. 94?
94, yeah.
And I hate the fucking ICP's Woodstock's performance is fucked up.
Yeah, the DJ fucked it up or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, the audio. It was fine live, apparently, but the fucking broadcast was fucking horrible.
Yeah, during like Chicken Heart, and it sounds so bad.
Yeah, it's not on track with them at all.
Yeah, it's like a dub. It's like being replayed over. It's weird.
Fuck faggot ass pussy ass Eminem. Fuck the world.
Throwing out beach balls with money on it and shit. People trying to fight over it.
I can't believe Twisted refused to go on stage and do Woodstock with them.
Who?
That's Twisted.
That's what Violent J said in his book.
Like, that was one of the biggest fights they ever got into, is what Jay said.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what they were thinking with that.
Yeah, because they wanted to, they got offered to do Woodstock, and they asked Twisted to fucking join them on stage, and Twisted refused.
And that's right when the re-release of Most Tasteless came out, because that was June 99. That was like, what? July? So, yeah.
They were still like, they probably felt like they would be hypocritical with the fucking Bury Me Alive track they just released.
Right.
The song is so fucking good, too.
Well, I mean, doesn't Violent J talk about Woodstock on Everybody Rise on Jekyll Brothers?
Yeah. Oh, he says fuck Palooza and big festivals, which would, Woodstock would fall under that.
Never sell out with you bitch ass hoes.
Straight up.
A month later, they're on Woodstock.
Straight up.
Hey, yo, Rombo, I got a question, man. Since me and Sizak talked about it yesterday, me and Brandon talked about it. Who's your favorite out of the two? Are you a Shaggy guy or a Jay guy?
Jay.
I love Jay, but I'm Shags. I always love Shaggy more.
Yeah, I've always liked Shags more, just more laid back.
Yeah, I don't know, Jay. It's just his storytelling, his writing, his delivery. You know, me and Mike say it all the time. One of the best storytellers in hip hop. Period.
Yeah, but he'll never get that, which is gay. But yeah, it's true. He is.
He'll never get that respect, but he really is.
They don't listen to Out or Amy's in the Attic or Prom Queen. They don't know about that fly shit. You know?
yeah, it's horror movie shit, but dude, it's like you can legit make movies out of the shit out of a song that they make.
We make movies.
Beyond the Matt Vince quote.
Yeah.
Take a drink of water and then a real ominous stare at the camera.
Yep.
But yeah, I've always been a Jay guy since the very first time I heard him.
I love Violent J too, but something about Shags, he's just fucking cool, man. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
One of the first really albums I bumped a lot from him was Forgotten Freshness 1 and 2, and fucking Shaggy's verse in Piggy Pie that was like the different one from the one on Malenko. I think whenever I heard that, I think Shaggy became my favorite.
Yeah, his verse on that cut is so much better than the one that
Yeah.
made Malenko.
Yeah, I love that version.
I think that's why they do that version in like live still. But Shaggy says they switch it up and he forgets his lyrics all the time because he doesn't know which one they do.
Right.
House of Wonders is a track that should have made Malenko. I fucking worship that song so much.
It's a great song.
Yeah.
Forgotten Freshness 1 and 2 is better than some Joker cards, in my opinion.
Looks a little bit like Dylan, that 90210 bitch with the funny hair. Oh man, so good.
Yep. I haven't listened to anything ICP in a minute.
I've been listening to them quite a bit because of the shows and stuff, but
Yep.
it's like all that shit's in my head. Like, you know, like
I can't believe fucking Hell's Pit beat Shangri-La.
yeah,
That's so disappointing.
yeah. There's, like we said, put diamonds in the chat for Shangri-La, flames for Hell's Pit. You know,
Yep.
Sizdak was shitting all over Shangri-La though.
Right.
But he did pick some Shangri-La joints though, you know.
Yeah, I tuned in. I didn't get to watch much like I did last week, but I watched a few minutes of it last night. I like the format of that show.
Yo, I'm proud, man. So many people give me positive feedback from it, and I'm shout out to Brooklyn for making me part of it, man. It's something I'm proud of, you know.
Yeah, hell yeah, it's a dope show.
Yeah, it's fun to watch along. Like, you know, people want to be there live so they can vote on the shit. Something that like draws you in. You got like a hook already.
Yeah, because last week was Bizarre, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there for the majority of that show. That was fun.
Oh, really fun. I told Sis, I'm like, yo, that's one of the best shows I ever did, period. I
Yep.
fucking love that show.
But I'm going to head up out of here, guys.
Yeah, I'm going to end it. It's going like almost 3 hours. I know it's late for us, but
Hell yeah.
yeah, you guys want to plug anything? Hit the dirt, Joker's Gallery?
BeneathDirt.com for all your Beneath the Dirt needs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Shit, I'll promote your 2 shows. Listen to Beneath the Dirt and Speak Your Clout, because that's pretty much the only shit I be bumping these days.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dope. Appreciate that.
Shout out to my right hand, Russ Holly, for acquiring that Judgment Day box set. I'm jelly, but I'm happy at all.
Hell yeah, that's
Yeah.
very
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So next week we'll have some flavor for you, and Ben the Boys dominate, y'all. Peace.
See you guys.
Peace, y'all.